Live. Welcome to the Whatever Dating Talk podcast. We're coming to you live from Isla Vista, Santa Barbara County, California, every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific. I am your host, Brian Atlas. I'm joined by my co-host, Kiki. She's a bit shy. A few quick announcements before the show begins. I don't know if you guys caught the last stream. Cat Lady from last stream stole my Meow Mix prop. I want it back. But yeah, anyways, this channel is viewer supported.
Now, who's going to be the Medici family and stand up and let me create more? Or do you want to marginalize me till I'm out of my moment?
So please consider sending a super chat. We have some new alerts set up. It's going to be read instantly. I will answer super chats intermittently. All super chats will be displayed in stream overlay. And Sam, we saw your 2 super chats before the show. Thank you, man. We've got channel memberships, Patreon, merch, all links in the description. For channel memberships, hit that join button below. YouTube is having a promo, I believe, 50% off. Lowest tier is $5. With the promo, it's $2.50. We will shout you out in stream. At tier 2, you get access to over 100 plus videos, extras behind the scenes from the prank days, some never before released videos, pranks. Hit that join button. We'll shout you out during the show. We stream to Twitch, twitch.tv/whatever. Drop us a follow, Prime sub. We will give you a little shout out during the show. Also, please consider supporting my nonprofit, the American Network Against Labiaplasty, or anal for short. We empower women who may feel self-conscious or insecure about their labia. AllLabiaMatter, right, Tristan? Okay.
All labias matter.
It's a grassroots movement. Really, it's the most pressing issue of our time. You know, I want to live in a world where women do not feel obliged to undergo dangerous, unnecessary surgery and mutilate themselves for purely cosmetic reasons. You're in the process of getting a 501c3 set up. In the meantime, you can donate. Anyways, if you want to be on the show, DM at whatever on Instagram. Without further ado, Chris, if you want to just bring it on back. Thank you, sir. We're going to have the guests introduce themselves. So please tell us your name, age, occupation and or school major, and current relationship status.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. I'm 19. I'm a student at UCSB, and I'm majoring in Soc with an applied psych minor, and I'm in a relationship.
Hi, I'm Relly, and I'm 21. I'm a brand ambassador for alcoholic beverages, and I don't go to school anymore, but I graduated from CC in 2021.
Hello.
Relationship status.
I'm single.
Hello, I'm Rowan. I'm 21. I'm a UCSB student studying psych and brain, and I'm single.
Hello, my name is Serena. I am a student as well. I study economics at UCSB, and I am single as well. And for occupations, I just do internships at the moment.
Hi, I'm Missy. I'm actually in between jobs right now, so I'm going to be starting my next job next month. And I'm 36, and I am single.
I'm Jacob. I'm 22. I'm working on becoming a firefighter right now. I just do wildland firefighting, and I'm single.
Did you say your age, by the way? Age?
Yeah, I'm 22.
Oh, okay. So I missed it. Go ahead, Tristan.
Hi, guys. My name is Tristan. I'm 21. I'm a student right now at Santa Barbara City College, and I'm an OnlyFans manager. No, I'm playing. I'm playing.
Your girlfriend got into it then.
No. Yeah, a couple of OnlyFans.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, because okay, anyways. Sorry. Stephen Krug, we have new alerts and it threw me off. Guys, we have some new alerts set up. We are still using the previous overlays, but we're also introducing that. So, Stephen, thank you for becoming a member, man. Much appreciated. Welcome to Tier 1. I think you're one of our first 10 members, so really appreciate it. And okay, so just again, really quick show of hands. Who's single? Okay, so just Tristan's
only
the
two
only.
of us.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
two of us.
Oh, you
Yeah.
have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So, of those of you who said that you're single, when's the last time that you hooked up with somebody?
I'm thinking it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
So like
I don't
a
really
fortnight
remember
ago,
when it was.
14 days. Was it like 2 days ago?
No, maybe like a couple weeks ago.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay.
On Friday last weekend.
All right.
There you go.
Appreciate your honesty.
On Saturday last weekend.
Saturday last weekend. So Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay, and you guys are friends, right?
We are.
Okay,
So she did it on Friday and told her friend. She's like, I'm gonna do it tomorrow.
Wait, what? Eskimo sister situation?
No.
Oh, okay, different
No.
guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
different guy, yeah.
Okay, Miss Platinum.
I don't know, like maybe last week.
Last week.
Maybe.
Okay.
I mean, I just got out of a relationship
Yeah, same here.
like a week ago, so
Okay.
So he wasn't
So,
fast as a
because-
gun. So
No.
what do you think you'll be ready? Do you think you'll?
I don't know yet. I mean, I'm just gonna let time do its
Did-
thing.
There you
and
go.
Figure it out.
Did you have a rebound?
No, I did not have.
No rebound? Not yet.
Not
It's in
yet.
the works.
Maybe. Not sure.
It's in the works. Okay, wait. So just a reminder. So you go to UCSB, graduated from SBCC, both of you UCSB, and then Tristan. And sorry, I forget. Austin? What?
Jacob.
Jacob. Sorry, man. It's so many people. Jacob, you go to SBCC too, right?
I graduated from there 2 years ago.
What are you doing now? Are you at UCSB or?
No, I just do wildland firefighting.
Oh, okay, got it. But you went to SBCC, okay?
Yeah.
And you went to SM, right?
Yeah, I went to
Okay,
San Marcos.
I went there too.
He was my
I
quarterback.
went to San Marcos for freshman year.
Okay, we got
Doesn't
some
count.
locals, some Santa Barbara locals
Doesn't count.
on the panel.
Yeah, I moved to Utah.
So, what I wanted to ask, there's a war between UCSB and SBCC. For those watching or you're not familiar, UCSB, the University of California, Santa Barbara, and then SBCC, Santa Barbara City College. You two currently go to UCSB. You go to UCSB. Do you look down upon men who go to Santa Barbara City College?
Yes, and I think you should double bag it if you're hooking up with them.
You should wear 2 condoms
Yes.
if you're hooking up with a
What?
guy at SBCC. Tristan, what's your...
Hell no. You go to Del Playa, those dudes are active as hell. You go to Del Playa. I feel like UCSB guys are a lot mustier, a lot dirtier than guys at
'cause-
SBCC. I don't know why.
That's what I've heard too.
Yeah, that's just from what I've heard.
Because they come from other places that isn't Santa Barbara. And
Wait,
guys,
what?
locals to Santa Barbara are not dirty.
That's a
The
bold
local Santa
statement.
Barbara guys
That
are
is
not
a
there.
bold
The
Very
local Santa
bold
Barbara.
statement to make at this time.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for the endorsement. I'm a local from Santa Barbara, so I appreciate your rave review. So, any thoughts on the SBCC guys versus UCSB guys?
I only know UCSB guys. I've had only creepy experiences with SBCC guys on DP, so
On DP.
Yeah.
All right. Well. Oh yeah. Well, you have to answer it too. When was your last hookup?
I'm a man of God. I do not.
Shut the hell.
I do not disclose
Mr.
these.
Labia.
AllLabiaMatter. Okay, and you're in a sorority, right? Are
Yeah.
you able to disclose? Can you say which sorority you're in, or
yeah,
do you
I'm an
wanna
Alpha
keep?
Delta Pi.
Is it a good one?
Yeah, it's a good one.
Okay. Wait, are there tiers, rankings to sororities?
Yeah, it's like top tier, mid tier, like bottom tier, but I feel like here we're not Alabama Rush, so it's not really like, oh my god, I got into this one, it's terrible. So
Okay.
yeah.
Rock and roll. Jacob, do you want to clap back? They've been talking shit about SBCC guys.
You're so
I mean,
quiet.
I don't come out to IV, so I don't really know the guys out here.
He's not on the
but,
streets.
He doesn't have time
from-
for UCSB.
Yeah, no, I don't have time. Too busy.
Too busy fighting fires.
Yeah.
On the topic of Greek life, I have a fraternity. It's called Delta Iota Kappa. You guys should join. You got to join through YouTube. You got to become a member, but you can be part of my fraternity. We're very exclusive. Anyways, okay. So, wait, where were we? Last time hooked up? Oh yeah, okay, we went through that. Let's see. Sorry guys, I'm pulling this up really quick. Okay, Chris, so we have a quick article. That's right, we have a quick article to react to.
Yep, give me a second.
And Sam, we're going to get to your super chats after we do a quick article review here. Okay, so this is an article that was published in The Sun online. I believe this is a Australian-based thing. And hold it there, Chris. So, yeah, stop there. Stop. So, this nightclub, I believe it's in Sydney, in Australia, they banned staring. So they'll kick you out of the nightclub if you're staring. And you have to get verbal consent to stare at someone. Now, I'm not sure, like, if just taking a quick 1 second glance at someone would constitute staring. But what do you guys think about this? You know, the panel, I wanted to open it up to the panel. What do you think? Is this good? Is this bad? What do you think? You can bring it back, Chris.
I feel like it's creepier to go ask somebody if you can stare at them than just actually staring at them.
Hey, can I please stare at you?
Is it okay if I stare at you? Yeah.
I feel like you would have to come up with like a creative way of asking. Like, I don't know. You would have to go up to them and be like, "You're looking so beautiful, this and that. I would love to stare at you all day if I could." Like, convince them to your best, you know?
Rapey vibes.
Yeah, creepy, but, you know, like, how are you gonna... I don't even know, honestly, but...
I think it's a bit of overkill to ban staring. I feel like there's bigger problems to worry about that happen in nightclubs.
Thanks.
I agree. And also, I feel like I would much rather, like, somebody stare at me than walk up to me and be like, "You're so beautiful. Am I allowed to stare at you?" Because I feel like that's a little weird. But, again, it depends on, did they actually ban staring, or is there more to it?
I believe they just outright banned staring, so...
Like, what do? You're like, you go up to the bouncer, like, "He's been staring at me. Kick him out,
Yeah.
please." Like...
Pretty much. And I also want to ask, who do you think is this going to most affect, men or women?
Men, of course.
Who are going to be the target of the enforcement by the nightclub staff?
100% men.
For sure,
Yeah,
men.
men for
Who?
sure.
What guy is going to be like, that bitch is staring at me?
Nah,
How
he'll
dare?
be
How dare she?
He'll be flexing. He'll be telling his boys, "Hey, that girl's been staring at me all night."
Yeah. Miss Platinum, thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's creepy it's creepy when people stare, but it's easy just to like turn around and like, I just pretend like I don't see them. So I'm like unbothered. But yeah, for someone to be like, "Hey, can I look at you?" Or I'd be like, "Go look at my profile." I don't know. I feel like that's when people are like, "Send me a picture," I'm like, "Go look at my page. You can stare all you want."
Yeah, like, what do? You ask them to stare at them and then walk away and then look at them from afar?
I mean, I would
Now they
never
know.
do that.
Now they
Can I
know.
stare at you and
What if
I
They're like,
wouldn't
no.
do that personally, but I'm saying like the culture could be different over there.
Where? In Australia?
Yeah.
Isn't it kind of
I
the
feel
same
like
as here?
Australians are super chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, so it might not be weird to them, you know?
in any culture, and that's just weird. That's just no.
Not really, because my mom is from a different country, and staring is like saying you're beautiful, so...
So it's more of a compliment.
Heaven
Yeah,
forbid.
it's more of a compliment. Unless it's like for too long and they're like getting weird about it and like following you around or something like that. But other than that, it's like saying that they're good looking and that it's like not a threat most of the time.
What about a good-looking person in a wheelchair? How would that be? Because staring at someone in a wheelchair, right?
I don't know.
Isn't that rude?
What?
I mean, it could go a bunch of different ways.
Yeah, it can.
Like, depends on what other people around you think or what the person in the wheelchair thinks.
No, I don't know.
It's all
Any
about
thoughts, Tristan?
perspective.
I think it's fucking dumb. Like, what are you? You're really restricting someone's eyeballs from looking at someone. I mean, I get like full on staring. That's weird, but like, I mean, there's no point to even fucking state that you need to go ask for verbal consent before you can. I mean, I'm not saying staring they should fucking stare, but like, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, definitely. And I think I certainly agree with you. It would impact men disproportionately. And it's just like, it's just a weird who wants to go to this club now? To me, that's just weird. Anyways, so I have a question. Oh, okay, Mike.
This batch is too normal. I'm trying to cook something up but running dry. You should invite some slow-brained bimbos like Fresh and Fit, and the content writes itself.
Okay, Stephen Krug, thank you for the super chat. We'll get to that in just a little bit. We're trying out a new alerts, so that's the new alerts. We still have the StreamYard functionality here. Actually, you know what? While we have it up, we had a few super chats come in before the show. Let me get those done real quick. Okay, we had Sam Azam, $10 super chat. Thank you, Sam. Don't know about you. Wait, is this the first one? But don't know about you, but I'd rather be with someone who's experienced, uninhibited, who has fully explored and embraced their sexuality. Oh, you know what? I think I read it out of order. Sam Azam with the other $10 super chat. To be clear, I never said body count doesn't matter, but why should it only matter at the high end? Isn't a low body count equally problematic? Do you not have high expectations in the bedroom? Well, Sam, thank you for the collective $20 super chat. Much appreciated. So Sam, for those on the panel who are curious, he left a super chat our previous show kind of roasting me about my body count preferences. And I don't want to get too into it just because we've covered it, I think, almost every single show. It just happens to be the case that it comes up. But yeah, so I mean, Sam, why should it only matter at the high end? So Sam, all right, for me, I don't know if you like to take, and I'm not saying this to insult you, I don't know if you're more submissive and you like women to take the lead in bed, but I know what I'm doing, and I could take a girl who's, God, I'm trying to paint this as in as generous of a sense as possible, but like, I can lead, so I could take someone who's inexperienced, and it can still be great sex for me. Whether it is for her, I don't know, but I can have sex and it's good. So,
this is an argument between inexperienced people and experienced
it's
people?
It's basically, I mean, in a few podcasts, we've had the body count discussion come up and how a lot of men prefer, not all men, but most men, if you were to ask them, especially there's different tiers. So you'd have like a one-night stand, you'd have a casual hookup, you'd have dating, you'd have a serious relationship, and you'd have marriage. I think as you continue to go up those tiers, men are going to be more and more selective when it comes to a woman's body count. So if you just want to have a one-night stand with a girl, you're probably going to care a bit less. I think guys would still have a preference for someone who's just doesn't have a huge body count. But as you keep going up, you get into long-term relationship marriage area, then guys are going to value sexual purity for those sorts of relationships. Not all men, but I think most men. Most men aren't going to be honest about it, though, but that's the thing. So high expectations in the bedroom. I don't know what kind of like acrobatic shit you're doing, dude. Like, I mean, if you want to be more dominant and you lead, like, you can get a girl on your program. So, I mean, I want to open it up to the panel. Actually, let me finish off here. And I'm going to pull up your other one here. So he'd rather have someone who's experienced, uninhibited, who has fully explored and embraced their sexuality. So Sam, I mean, my question to you is, where do you draw the line? Because in your previous super chat from last week that you stated that you and your friends, you don't care. You don't care what a woman's body count is. And that's fine. If that's true, that's fine. But you're telling me that you date a woman who slept with 200 men? I mean, I think a lot of guys would take oral with that. So, yeah, man. But I want to open it up to the panel because why not? We're talking about body count. Should body count matter? Does body count matter? We'll start here.
No, I don't think it matters. I haven't asked a single person that I've been with how many people they've been with, as long as they're healthy and they let me know.
Okay. So if a guy had slept with 100 women before you,
No.
not a problem.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Okay.
care.
I agree with her. As long as he's not like STD, dirty dick, you know, for the streets. As long as he's mine and he's not like sleeping with a bunch of girls at the same time, I'm fine.
Let me reframe the question. I want to make it 2 parts. So, do you think body count should matter, and would you take issue with a guy if it mattered to him? So, do you think body count should matter, and would you take issue with that being a guy's preference for having a partner who has a low body count? We'll start again.
Okay.
You already answered one of the parts, so.
I mean, I don't care, obviously, but if he cared, then like he doesn't have to be with like me or any other girl if that's like such a big deal for him.
I totally agree with you.
Yeah, I would agree that body count doesn't really matter. I feel like body count is a social construct, and I feel like
body count's a social construct?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
but there was actual acts. So it's not social, it's actually something that happened in reality.
Yeah, it's something that happened, but it shouldn't have a huge say on what kind of person you are. And I think if you're with someone, it's natural to be curious maybe about how many people they've been with in the past, but if you have a problem with the amount of people they've been with, then I don't know about that. I think that's more problematic.
And so the second part of the question, would you take issue with a guy taking issue with someone who's promiscuous or who has a high body count?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I personally agree. I don't think body count matters for my personal preference. So if I'm dating somebody and they have a really high body count, I don't, hold it against them. For men, I do respect it, but again, if...
Tilt the mic up towards you just a bit. Perfect, yeah.
I do respect it. I mean, I'm from Iran, so a lot of men in Iran, obviously, they want to marry virgin women. So I do think a lot of men, it's a religious thing or whatever. But if that's their thing, then, a girl who slept with a lot of people, that's just not her girl. And maybe there's someone for everybody. And if a guy has a problem, then he's not for girls that have slept with guys, I guess.
Okay. Miss Platinum. Oh, Chris, adjust the exposure here. Go ahead, Miss Platinum.
Yeah, it matters to me. A
Wait,
lot. Like
body count matters to you?
Yeah, definitely.
In a partner?
Yes.
Okay.
Big time.
Got it.
We're 1 for 4. I'm 1 for 5.
There we go. Okay. Jacob, body count, should it matter?
I mean, personally, in my opinion, you can't really control what a person does in their past, but...
Yeah, but you have control over whether you want to be with them or not.
Yeah, that's true.
So for you, if a girl was or is promiscuous, is that someone that you would entertain for a long-term serious relationship?
It would just depend on how that person kind of made me feel. Doesn't really matter. I mean, if you're clean, you're clean.
So she slept with 200 guys before you.
Okay,
You're number 201. But see, that's where I'm
200
saying.
is a lot.
So where do you draw the line, though? Where
Yeah,
do
I don't
you
know.
draw the line?
I don't
What
know.
about, is 40 too much for you? How old are you, by the way?
22.
22. Okay, so say she's 21. She slept with 40 guys before you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Is that still too much?
Yeah, that's a little bit
Okay,
too much.
where is like acceptable for you? 20?
Yeah, probably 20.
20?
But I mean, as you get older...
Do you start raising an eyebrow at 20 though?
No.
Okay. 25 then.
But as you get older, obviously people are gonna...
Yes,
sleep with more
it
people,
increases.
so, yeah.
Okay. Tristan?
Yeah, I mean, I it's kind of like if you're younger and your body count's really high, it's, I mean, I'm not saying it's like a huge, you know, I'm not gonna like talk to you at all, but like, it's just once the body count reaches a certain number, you know, like he said, maybe mine would be a little lower than 20, I guess. I guess 20 is a good point. You know, 20 is a good like line, but if it goes to a certain point, I don't know. I don't think I would be really interested.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, my big thing is that I don't want to be sleeping with a woman while she's sleeping with someone else. So I don't have, like, obviously when I'm going on a first date with a girl, I don't have an expectation that she's immediately loyal to me. But, like, it is the thought of sleeping with a woman who fucked a guy yesterday, I don't like that. She's free to, I want to make something very clear. A woman is free to do whatever she wants. If she wants to sleep with 100 men, that's totally fine. That's her prerogative. She can do it. Does that preclude her from having a long-term relationship with me? Yes. And that might be a disqualifier for her. She might be like, I mean, if he has an issue with it, then I'm not going to be with him. That's totally fine. And women are totally free to have this preference too. If a woman has a preference for a man who is not promiscuous or who has a low body count, I think that's totally fine. So I don't want to, some people who talk about this topic say, it doesn't care, or it shouldn't matter, but I think women are more than free to have this exact same preference. So
I feel like a lot of women don't really care though. I mean, look at this.
That is the thing. I think there is a asymmetry there in terms of what men and women find attractive, and generally speaking, I think women care less. There are certainly women that do care, but I think women care less. Andrew Tate, they ban me everywhere. Yep. Rest in peace. Can we get an F in the chat for our boy Andrew Tate, banned everywhere? I'm very sad. He was going to come on the podcast, but unfortunately, I was in touch with him via Instagram, but his Instagram's deleted, so I'm out of touch with him. So anyways, so yeah, basically, I don't want to be sleeping with a girl who had sex, who's sleeping with another guy. I don't know. To me, that's like getting into cuck territory. It's a turnoff. So,
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead. Feel free.
What if it's like in her past, like she had a very dark past, she changed, turned her life around, she's like your perfect girl, you have so much in common with her. What about then? Would you still be like, oh no, you slept with a lot of people when you were like 20 and because of that you're not relationship material?
What's her body count? Give me a number.
Let's say 200 that you're so
Fuck
against. But
no. I don't care. She could be a Victoria's Secret model. She could have the largest labia in the land.
Where do you draw the line?
It ain't happening. It's a wrap. You're done.
Where do you draw the line though? Because you asked everybody where they draw the line.
It's kind of variable. Like age is going to be a factor. If she's a bit, if she's a bit older, there's a bit more leeway. She's a bit, if she's 19, 20 and she's got put up 30, 40 bodies, that's a bit of an eyebrow raise for me.
How old are you?
33.
Why would you be dating a 19-year-old?
What's wrong with? Oh.
I think that's a bit of a red flag for me.
What's wrong with that?
I mean, what do you have in common with a 19-year-old that just graduated high school?
What do I have common with a 33-year-old litigation attorney?
I don't know.
I don't.
Maybe you guys could
I'm
talk about movies
YouTuber.
in the 80s or something.
I'm actually probably more in tap with like people between like 19 and 25 than I am in tap with besides some cultural stuff like music and TV shows that we're on.
Red flag.
But I feel like 19, she's not even old enough.
She says red
for
flag.
You to take her to a bar though.
Like I don't really drink like that though. I don't really drink.
I mean, let's say it's an event or something.
Well, so I don't go to bars or clubs. I'd rather masturbate with sandpaper than go to
I have something to add to
What's
what
that?
she said.
Let me address the age thing.
Okay.
Then I'll have to address the body count thing. So this is another one that always comes up. Men are always shamed for their preferences. Men's preferences are always almost always met with contempt, derision, shaming in one way or another. Nobody shames women for their preferences, standards, and boundaries. But So just to make something clear, most of the women like I've dated in the past couple of years, I'd say are between the age of 25 and 34. In fact, I dated a 45-year-old.
No younger than 25.
I might have gone on a date with a girl who was 21 at one point, but mostly I'm dating around my age, like mid to late 20s to early 30s. But
well, you girls, what is your perspective on like age gaps? What do you guys think? Because I feel like a lot of women, they prefer like guys that are older, right?
I think it depends.
Well, let me come in on that. So, do you guys think that guys your age are immature?
Guys our age?
Are your age? Do you think they're immature?
For the most part,
Most
yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
So how can you simultaneously hold that position, but also shame me for wanting to date someone younger? If you want to date, I assume you're more attracted to men who are older because they're more mature. Maybe they're more attractive. Maybe they have their shit together. Maybe they're more willing to commit to you. Whereas these, I mean, I don't want to speak for all the men who are younger, but they're for the streets. I'm kidding, guys. No, but
I did want to add to what she said. What if you like already fell in love with the girl and like were in a committed relationship and she lied about it and then you found out later? Would you break up with her?
Also, at what point are you asking her what's your body count?
At what point am I asking?
Are you like
Early.
going
I
on the
mean,
first date and you're like, no?
I'm
Like,
usually not overt. I'm not overt about that sort of questioning, so I wouldn't be like, how many men have you slept with? I mean, it could somehow come up organically if we're, on the topic of that. But I mean, I'd honestly try to suss it out in other ways. I'd probably ask like, are you ever done any swinging? I think threesomes can kind of be a good indicator. More than threesomes, foursomes can kind of be an indicator of promiscuity.
I feel like a lot of people would lie about that though.
The other thing is, even if you are overtly asking, there's no guarantee that they're going to tell you the truth. So, I mean, age can kind of be an indicator, like, if they're a bit older, I mean, you can start making some assumptions. That's not a guarantee though. I think there's like some ways you can kind of suss it out. You can ask her about her relationship history. Has she had just no long-term relationships and she's 30? She's probably for the streets, not going to lie. No offense, but if you're 30 and you haven't had any long-term relationships, but you've been casually dating, bro, that's got to be above 100, probably, I'm going to say.
What if
but
she
if
has
she
a lot
had
of hobbies?
What's that?
What if she has a lot of hobbies?
What do you mean a lot of hobbies?
Like she keeps herself busy and, doesn't sleep around like that.
There's outliers. There's outliers, sure. But I mean,
but how are you going to determine that, like an outlier from somebody who's not an
it's
outlier?
tough. It's tough out here. I mean, there's certain kind of, does she party a lot? Does she go to bars a lot? Does she drink a lot? So these are kind of other things to kind of suss it out. So I know Santa Barbara is a very, pretty much everyone here is an alcoholic. So not at the panel, but people fucking drink heavy as fuck in Santa Barbara. Everyone's at, so especially UCSB, SBCC, very heavy party schools. So I'm probably not making any fans by saying I'm not a big drinker. I don't party. I don't go to bars. I don't go to clubs. But I think someone who's, if they frequently partake in nightlife, it can be an indicator that they're a bit more promiscuous. It's not a guarantee. But if you're getting fucking tanked 3 nights a week, I can start making some assumptions. I could be wrong, but there's definitely some ways to tell. So. You're giving me the death stare over there. Jesus, put it on her.
I'm just listening and analyzing.
But okay, I addressed body count a little bit, but as far as the age goes, I mean, so you would take quarrel with like a 30-year-old dating a 20-year-old?
I mean, I feel like it depends on the situation. If somehow miraculously they were to have a lot in common and there was some depth to the relationship, I guess it wouldn't be a big deal. I don't know. I feel like there's a fine line between where it's predatory and where it's not. So it's hard to say. There's a lot of things that it depends on.
I mean, I reject that entirely. This idea of it being predatory, I absolutely.
Can I add something to what
reject
she said?
it.
I think I agree with her that it depends. But I think it depends on the power play. If somebody is a 20-year-old girl, let's say very successful, has her career, has her things together. Let's talk about celebrities. Kylie Jenner, her boyfriend 5-6 years older than her. I think in that situation is not as predatory because they have a lot in common. She has her career together.
Wait, so you're saying remove the power that she has from being this business mogul, a 5 to 6 year age gap is predatory?
Well,
how old is she? How old is Kylie?
Well, yes, compare that to
She in
a
her mid-20s?
32-year-old man going to a college party, picking up a college girl who doesn't
Well,
have any
I
money.
don't recommend that.
And doesn't have
I'm
anything
not,
in common
I'm
with
not in
her.
fucking Del Playa trying to
I'm not saying you.
trolling.
No.
I'm not trolling for
I'm not. I didn't
college
say it was
parties.
you, but I'm just saying in general it's different because in that case it seems like he's just looking for a girl who's younger, doesn't have money, he can manipulate, he can gaslight, all those things. But again, I think it depends on the circumstances and what they have in common. So, like if you would date a YouTuber that's maybe 21 and you have a lot in common, I wouldn't think that's creepy. But again, if you date a college girl who's 19,
So you think if I were to date a 19-year-old college girl, that would be creepy?
personally, yes.
Okay. Why? Why
Well-
is it? Articulate why.
Well, it's just imagine.
Let me ask you. You can answer that, but is the reverse also creepy? So there's this concept of cougars. So
Absolutely.
you think? Wait, put it on, Chris. Put it on center.
Well, I want to hear your perspective because you can come from a different point of view, being 33 years old. So what
I wish I was 33.
Wait,
We'll
how,
go
she's
with that.
how old are you
But-
again?
37 wasn't it?
No, I just turned 36.
36.
Oh, okay. Well, different perspective from you, definitely.
Okay,
So
what? Let's
Yeah, I was
ask
gonna
her.
chime in on that
Would
too,
you
'cause
date
the
a
age
young
thing,
stud?
That's the only people who ever ask me out. They're younger guys. Guys my age don't like. I mean, they do, but I never go out with.
that often, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Well, you have a kid too, right?
I have two.
So you have two kids.
Yeah. So, and this is the thing, like how you guys were saying, like the older you get, the body count goes up, and I feel like with just me looking at my life, when I was young, before I had kids, I was way more dumb and did dumb shit that, I wouldn't do nowadays. Like now it's like I have my kids to think about, and like that's basically my life. So I'm not putting myself out there in dumb situations that when I was single and didn't have no kids, whatever. But now my life is different now, and I have two boys, so I'm just like,
Yeah. Do you think
I know,
having
I'm
kids is a big part in why you don't really?
I
don't
grew
know.
up. Oh, I don't sleep around anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anymore.
Because, yeah. Well, I mean.
Yeah, she said she had a wild past.
No, I didn't say wild, but I mean, there's just.
Had
I
your
feel
fun.
like you grew. Yeah, I grew up, and I was pregnant at 20. No, I had him at 21. My first.
21.
son.
Oh wow.
So yeah, but I mean, I was fine with it.
Wait, so you're a cougar, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
You'd prefer
Not by
dating younger
choice,
men.
though. They
What's the
just
youngest? So
come
you're
after me.
36. Like, what's the youngest guy that you've dated?
Oh, dated?
Hooked
I've
up
only had
with?
3 boyfriends. Okay. I don't know. Like go on a date?
Wait.
Or
hooked up,
Talked to.
dated, had a relationship with.
What's the biggest age
I thought you were
gap?
coming in here as a cougar. I thought
yeah,
that's what you were.
because
That's what
guys
you're
ask
getting
me
at.
out, but they're always younger. I'm just like, ugh. And then I'll tell my sister, like, oh, I'm going to go on a date. And she's like, oh, with who? And I'm like, oh, this person. And then
you flake
she's
on them.
like, they're this age. And I'm like, well, I guess.
They want you.
So.
Well, I feel
Okay,
like
so
We'll see.
so is the reverse? Do you take quarrel with the reverse with this? If you want to put it the exact same ages,
Again,
are you going to shame cougars?
I think
Are you
it's this-
cougar shaming? How dare you? How dare you cougar shame? I'm standing up for the cougars. Cougars, go after those college boys. Get them.
Again, I think it depends on the stage of life they're in. If you're somebody who's in their 30s, a woman with a full-time career, a job, why are you dating a boy that has to do homework till 10 p.m., or has to go to the library to study for his finals? It's kind of a little weird, But again, if it's a 20-year-old who has his job, there's nothing wrong with that. It just depends on what stages of life they're in.
Well, I mean, first off, I would say heaven forbid a man find a woman who is at her peak physical attractiveness attractive. and I think I was more physically attractive when I was younger. So there's that. I mean, there's also when you're younger, you've had fewer sexual partners, and we just talked about it. I mean, most men, whether you like it or not, value sexual purity in a woman. Now, don't get me wrong. I know some 19-year-old girls that have been fucking run through. They've hooked up with like 100 men, and I'm not even exaggerating. Chris knows her. She's not in the. Chris doesn't know her in the biblical sense, but he knows who I'm talking about, and she's been with 100 guys. But it happens to be the case that someone who's younger has had fewer sexual partners. Men find that an attractive quality in women.
I feel like that's a big reason why, like, you know, you see older guys, you know, there's a certain point where the girl starts getting older that, you know, she gets hit on a lot less by guys, because I feel like the focus is on younger girls, I feel like, for guys, because they want to find, you know, someone who's less promiscuous, you know, and the higher chance of them is when they're younger. You know?
And I mean, if I'm going to offend somebody, it's okay, but it happens to be the case that when you're younger, you're more physically attractive. And I imagine it's not a shocker to you, but men value women's looks. I know maybe you've heard of this before. Men care about how a woman's appearance. So, I mean, not to say that a 30-year-old woman can't be attractive, but I mean, if you compared her at 35 versus 25, when was she more physically attractive? When was she more physically attractive, at 35 or 25? I want to pass it to you guys. I mean, I want to ask. Are you guys going to be more? Let me ask this.
It depends.
Are you guys more attractive now, or will you be more physically attractive in 10 years?
I believe I will be more attractive in 10 years.
You think you'll be more attractive in 10 years?
I think it's because...
Let's just go ahead. Are you more attractive now, or will you be more attractive in 10 years?
Maybe now, but if I were to get a lot of work done in 10 years, then
what do you
maybe
mean work? Plastic surgery?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Cosmetic enhancements.
Yeah, that's what I meant, because when you're older, you have more money.
You'll be more attractive now. Okay, go ahead.
I think it depends on
That's
your
an endorsement,
genes.
by the way. Go ahead.
I think it depends on your genes, because right now I look so young. Like, some people tell me I look 15 when I'm 21, and I remember when my mom was like 40, she looked like she was in like her early 25s, you know, because she is Polish. That answers someone's question. I was looking at the comments.
Okay.
I mean, I think, like, I consider myself pretty attractive right now, but I still have, like, I can work out more, I can do that, I can, like, change my hair up, so I can still be attractive in the future.
You can, I'm not saying you're going to be, like, a totally unbearably ugly in 10 years. I'm just asking, in 10 years' time, do you think you will be as attractive as you are now?
Yeah.
So you're not going to age at all in 10 years?
I mean, my mom still gets considered my sister half the time.
Okay, your
so
mom's
no.
a babe. Your mom's a babe, sure. But I mean, okay, fine, 20 years. Are you more attractive now, or when you went in 20 years?
I mean, I think at that point it depends, like, who's asking, because are the guys here going to like me in 20 years? Probably not. But if my husband's going to like me in 20 years, then why does it matter?
But I guess from like I'm trying to... What about in 40 years?
In 40 years, probably not.
Okay, so it's a spectrum, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're more attractive now than you will be in 40 years.
Yeah.
What about 30? You know, you start getting the widow?
Crow's feet?
Crow's feet coming in, get a little wrinkly, a little sun damage. I've got a little going on. I'm getting old. I'm a dinosaur.
I mean,
but
probably not. I still, like, I want to have self-confidence. Think I'll look good.
I
Okay.
mean, maybe your ass will get fatter when you're older. That's what happened to my mom. So, like,
okay, I guess
she had
that's a
bigger
pro.
boobs and fatter ass, and everyone was like, Linda, you just gotta eat more. I mean, really, sorry.
Oh, did you just dox your real name? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoops. Okay, sorry, I know you wanted to come in on something, but I continued
I
on.
was just agreeing with her, because I mean, when I say work done, I don't mean like it doesn't have to be dramatic, but you know, if I start, for example, a career and I'm older, I would love to get rid of, for example, my dark circles, you know, things like that, little things that can make improvement. At the moment, for example, I'm, let's say, working out hopefully in 10 years I would have a very different body that I'm working towards. So again, it depends on the person, because I've seen plenty of people where they glow up and they look amazing in their 30s, and in their 20s they were in college, they were eating junk food, drinking. So it really depends on the person, I believe.
Okay. And you said were you born in Iran?
Yes, I was born in Iran.
Oh, sorry, did that mispronunciation, Iran. And when did you move to the U.S.?
In 2016.
2016. Okay.
How old were you in 2016?
How old was I? You're asking me to do math? Fuck. I mean, -6, so I was 27. 27, I think. Okay. So, yeah, no, so, I mean, the culture there is pretty different.
Definitely.
It's
yeah.
very conservative country.
Very conservative.
So, do you think they're watching Iran? Like they might put a fatwa on you.
I mean, no, I don't think I'm like an important person for them to be monitoring me. There's plenty of
Haram
Persian, influencers who are not big enough for them to care. I think they mostly care about Iranian influencers who are very open about, I'm Iranian, and I represent them. So they don't like that because they're like, you don't represent us. So I think it depends on the person.
By the way, Stephen Krug, thank you for the math in the chat. Appreciate it. So I would also I just wanted to add, as far as the age thing, so there are some like intellectual reasons that guys can come up with for why, I mean, well, beyond intellectual, there's biological reasons. I mean, I'd say between the ages of like 18 and 25, I would say in terms of what the age range that men deem, and they've done studies on this. This isn't me just talking about out of my ass. The age range that men find the most physically attractive is between 18 and 25 for women. And I don't think that's really should be a shocker to you guys. I mean, unless you've just been fed like 40's the new 20, and I think, look, I was more physically attractive when I was younger too. It's just as you age,
You really think that though? Because I feel like a woman's range is going to be a lot bigger. Because I know.
I'm not saying that like someone who's between the age of 30, 40, or even going into her mid to late 40s can't be physically attractive. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying peak physical attractiveness.
But do you, like Kim Kardashian, do you think she's more attractive now or when she was 25?
She was more attractive when she was 18 and before all the work.
You really think so?
No. First off, BBL, no thank you.
She got it dissolved.
Dude,
Just FYI.
Oh yeah, I saw. She got it all changed
just
up.
Put water on it and it dissolves.
Nah, honestly, I don't like makeup. I don't like plastic surgery. Fake lips, don't like it. Fake tits, don't like it. No offense, Miss Platinum. No offense, just my personal preference. I don't like. I'm not attracted to women who have fake lips, fake tits, BBL, plastic, any of that. I like very minimal makeup. No makeup is fine. So, Kim K, nah.
Yeah.
I don't think she's.
Yeah, and that's your opinion.
I don't think she's physically attractive.
It's perfectly fine.
So good right now.
But you keep saying most men, and most men would say no. Kim Kardashian is the hottest woman in the world.
No. Most men.
Come on now, come on. Her sex tape was boring and it had so many views. Why do you think that is?
Bro, the butt looks weird. The tummy tuck looks weird. The fake tits look weird.
I don't think.
And that's your opinion, but I don't think it's most men.
We'll ask the guys. We got some guys here. Tristan. If you had a choice between a woman who had no plastic surgery, nothing, versus plastic like full on fake tits, fake lips,
Have
BBL.
you ever felt fake boobs? Because they're hard.
I had an ex. I didn't.
They're hard. They're not soft like regular boobs are.
I don't.
I have a friend.
Wait, you had an ex with a boob job?
Tristan.
No, I mean, just because you got a bigger fucking fake ass, bigger fake boobs, I would not prefer that over someone that has natural beauty. No, I just wouldn't. Personally, I feel like, yeah, there's like most men do prefer, like I guess more natural women.
Can I add something?
Yes.
Wait, let's get Jacob's take really take, and then we'll come to you.
No, I agree with Tristan. Like, I like natural beauty more.
What
than
if she was
anything.
like a cyborg and maybe like she can like fly around and stuff?
I mean, that's just not my type, but
I feel like a lot of men claim to prefer natural beauty, but then the beauty standards that you uphold, most of the time they can't really be achieved naturally.
Can I ask you a question? Do you wear makeup for men or do you wear it for you?
I wear it for me.
Okay, so that's just the beauty standards. That's all you. That's a you thing.
Explain what you mean by
You can't
that.
simultaneously say that you wear makeup for you and also say, well, we get plastic surgery to adhere to men's beauty standards. Most men don't want their girl caking on the makeup. They don't want plastic surgery.
Who's most men?
Most men do not. Most men do not like plastic surgery.
I mean, most men like a fat ass and big boobs.
Yeah.
Natural,
and a
though.
skinny
Natural.
waist and a skinny waist.
But see, that's where the beauty standard comes in. You say naturally, and then there are women who don't have big boobs, don't have a big butt, and feel like they need to get that.
I just want to say one thing. Solidarity with the women with small boobs.
Yeah. All boobs matter.
I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care about boobs really. But sorry, go ahead. Small boobs are Tristan, right?
I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble, but I guess if preparation, I'm on your side with it.
I'm
gonna put it.
Big boobs are nice. Small boobs are nice. Don't really care.
Soft boobs are nice.
Okay.
All right.
So just to add to the age thing, it's also a biological thing. It's biologically ingrained for men to like younger women. And the biological reason is that it comes down to pregnancy.
Fertility.
A woman who's 45, the likelihood, after 35, you start getting into, you can still get pregnant at 35, but the likelihood is diminished. There's a higher risk of birth defects. There's a greater likelihood of miscarriage. So there's a biological reason why men are attracted to younger women. And it's because of fertility, for fertility reasons. So it's like, in the same way, let me ask you guys a question. Are you attracted to men who are shorter than you? Chris, put it on them, please.
When they start talking.
Yeah, I know, but they're shaking their head.
No.
You need a Chris.
And
You
then
need
I
a.
need to talk about my
Hold on,
boobs first.
hold on. Chris, you gotta no. What? Don't move the fucking screen. No, Chris, you need to preempt it. If I'm asking a question, preempt it. Okay. So, would you date a guy who's shorter than you?
Yeah, if his personality made up for it. Why'd you give me that look?
Are you attracted to men who are shorter than you?
Yeah.
Okay, Relly.
I have been with a guy who was shorter than me, and honestly, it was pretty good. Like, I can't change the fact that he's shorter. So he was hot, and he had it going for himself, and that's all that really matters.
Personally, I can't see myself being attracted to someone who's shorter than me.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'4".
Okay.
So the bar is pretty low.
What is your? Do they just have to be taller than you, or do you want a guy who's like 6 feet?
They just have to be taller, maybe
Okay.
a couple inches, nothing crazy.
Go ahead.
I agree. They just have to be taller than me, and I'm not super tall. I'm 5'4" as well.
Miss Platinum, do you have a height preference?
Yes, but can I talk about my boobs first? Because
Sure.
you said, not offense to you, my boobs were always big.
Oh, yours are real.
So they were up until the point where I had my first son, and then I breastfed, and they were just huge, and I lost so much volume. So I told the doctor, like, I don't want to look weird. And I told him I don't want to look like Dolly Parton. I said, I want my volume back. So I just kind of wanted it to go back to like how I was before I had my son, before the breastfeeding.
Got it.
But then now I had another son, so.
I see.
No, but yeah, so my boobs are always big. But the height, yes, that matters to me. But I'm
How tall are you?
for a girl, 5'7".
What's your kind of preference as far as height? 6 feet, or what would you say?
Like, definitely taller than
Ideal
I am.
height for a guy.
Ideal, 6 at least.
Okay.
If it's ideal, but
Got it.
lower, shorter, a little shorter is all right.
So in the same way that it's biological for men to be attracted to younger women for this sort of evolutionary reason for fertility, women are biologically, evolutionarily attracted to men who are taller than them.
Thank you.
Oh,
Kim
great.
K gets
Hold on.
attention for shock value.
Mike
Women
Davis,
have
you gotta
hard time
fucking interrupt
distinguishing
me,
between
man.
girls who get attention for sexual reason and those men actually want to marry.
We'll get to a super chat in just a sec. So it's evolutionary for women to be attracted to men who are taller. If I asked you to articulate, why is it that you have a preference for men who are taller than you? I mean, you might say you want to feel what?
Feminine.
Protected, feminine.
Protected,
Yeah.
right?
Dominated.
And so for evolution, right? So for evolutionary reasons, men who are taller were more capable of protecting you. So, but a man being taller in today's day and age has absolutely no bearing on his ability to be a good partner, to provide for you, to be loving, I mean,
You could make the same argument for women because you said fertility, right?
well, but I mean, yes, but a woman who's 45 is so unlikely to get
Yeah,
pregnant.
but I mean, and today, what if she gets her eggs frozen? Surrogacy. There's so many
Well,
methods
that's
for.
modern science.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
okay.
saying. It's the same thing with men. You don't have to be tall to protect your woman because now it's about money. Do you think the same thing with money? Because, men love to shame women for wanting men who are successful and rich. Don't you think that's an evolutionary
I actually don't think
thing?
there's anything wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Oh, that's good.
I
Do you think that's
there's
the same argument?
But I do think there is an evolutionary component because I mean, one of the way women were looking for back when we were fucking caveman days and shit, were looking for provisioning and protection. So a man with resources. So I think that's why, and I think that's why women care a bit more about a man's success, and I think most guys probably honestly don't give a fuck as far as if a woman is successful. We care less. We care less about it.
Yeah, it's
Like,
better.
for example, for me, I would date a woman who works at Chick-fil-A. Don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I don't care.
You don't care
No.
about a guy's.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of
Money.
people, yeah.
So you date a.
I wouldn't date, I don't know. I just don't feel like it's such a big deal.
Oh, okay. Would you date a guy who lived with his parents?
I've done that in the past.
Okay.
But I mean, yeah, that was like a while ago.
Well, it could be cultural if they live with their family. Like maybe their family had, like their two older parents need to be taken care of, and like they live in the guest house, so it's not as bad.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
those are
Guest
outliers.
house.
Like if you look at a bell curve, like most women are gonna prefer some things, and men are gonna prefer some things. There's gonna be outliers for everything. There's gonna be people who prefer guys who, that she doesn't care about how much they make. But like if you look at a bell curve, a lot of girls care about status of the guy. They're kind of like their what's it called, their characters and how successful they are is preferred than a guy that's sitting playing fucking Fortnite at home all day.
So I don't do that though. I don't like video
Yeah,
games.
you see, it's
my kid at home is playing video games. I don't need another that.
yeah.
I mean, it's just kind of biological. Like, just like you want a man who's taller than you, confident, ambitious, successful, can protect you, can provide for you. We have these other evolutionary things that are built into us. So, I mean, don't get it twisted. It's not like I don't date women my own age. In fact, the vast majority of women are in their mid to late 20s, early 30s. That's kind of the range that I'm dating. I dated the 45-year-old, 12-year age gap
How was
there.
that?
I mean, she didn't have, no offense, Miss Platinum, she didn't have kids. So that was good.
You don't want to be a stepdad?
Nah, not really.
Not a family man?
I don't
You
know.
wanted to?
Yeah, but
Everybody's so different. Everybody has
what's
their preferences, what they like, what they don't like.
You know what's wrong about that though? If
What's that?
if a guy had a 12-year age gap, it's so much more frowned upon than if a girl does it.
She was 12 years older than me, but we both were a bit older. I think it does get more frowned upon if it's like someone
Younger.
who's say 30 with a 20-year-old, but it is still an age gap. But yeah, she was a babe. She's still a babe at 45. So don't sleep on the 45-year-olds, guys. But I want to open it up back to you guys because I know I was ranting a bit. I don't know if you guys have a response, or we'll start here if you want to.
Well, how are we relaying this back to the original question?
Well, we were talking about body count, then we started
Yeah.
talking about age, and then, yeah. Did we finish the body count discussion?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think okay, the chat wanted to hear also, like, I want to hear from you guys, natural or plastic? Just natural plastic, because you did say that most guys lie about, that they want natural beauty, but really they want, like, some...
They fantasize about it.
Yeah, they fantasize it, but I don't think so. I think guys do truly, like, value natural beauty, like...
Chris, you missed a super chat, man.
In general. I'm not saying every guy.
I got it.
Well, what I was saying is that they say they value natural beauty, but their idea of natural beauty, like, often doesn't
Chris,
come
this
naturally,
this
like,
last one, I just started.
Like...
Yeah, I just started that one. Okay,
Yeah,
let's
like-
do... Sorry, go ahead.
Like what we were saying about a guy who wants a girl with, like, huge tits and a fat ass and, like, a tiny little waist. Well, I mean, sometimes that happens genetically, but a lot of the time, like, if she's super thick, then she can't have, like, the tiniest waist. I'm just saying expectations can be unrealistic to achieve naturally, but obviously everyone has different preferences.
Yeah, I get that. I totally get it. Yeah. You were going to say something?
Oh, I just have to do some super chats right now. So, okay. By the way, I appreciate you guys disagreeing with me. Thank you. It was good. It's
at all these
welcome.
naturals.
Debate
So
is
easy.
the debate is encouraged. I appreciate it. All right, we got a super chat here from Mr. Mike Davis. Hey, Mike, sorry for us taking a little long to get to this super chat. We had a bit of a debate going. Mike Davis, thank you for the $10 super chat. Brian, this batch is too normal. I'm trying to cook something up, but running dry. You should invite some slow brain bimbos like Fresh and Fit, and the content writes itself. Hey man, listen, I'm in Southern California, Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara is a bit more affluent than Miami, so we don't really have much hood rats. That's not a shot, by the way. I got mad love for Fresh and Fit. That's not a shot at them, but it just happens to be the case. They live in a geographic region where they got some hood rats. I'm just saying, I got love for Fresh and Fit, but yeah, if anybody knows any hood rats I can invite on, let me know. Guys or girls, okay. Pierre Gino with the $2 euro. Thank you, sir. And then Mike Davis with the other soup chat. Kim K gets attention for shock value. Women have a hard time distinguishing between girls who get attention for sexual reason and those men actually want to marry. So, yeah. You guys were fans of Kim K. Do you have a response here to Mr. Mike Davis?
I think my response to that would be Kim Kardashian, she started out with being sexual, but you cannot deny that she truly made the most out of it. Like, she is a businesswoman. She took something and ran with it, and for that, I respect her. I'm not, like, a fan in a way that I'm like, oh my God, I love her, but I do respect her. She truly made a business, and her children never have to worry about working or being uncomfortable again. Probably her grandchildren don't have to even worry about it. So definitely respect her for that. I don't think she's just a bimbo. I think she has some brain cells up in there, but as a woman, sometimes you have to dumb it down to get your voice heard. So
Maybe that's what society wants us to think.
Well, I just think if we're going back to his comment about how women like her only get that for sexual attention, then women who don't look like her are going to think, oh, well, he's never going to want to see me. He's never going to want to marry me. So why would they purposely seek out people like that?
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, guys, I choked on some water there, so my voice is going to sound fucking goofy for a little bit. I want to go back very quickly here to the body count thing. So all of you said...
Can I say something?
Sure, go ahead.
So I think famous people, especially Kim Kardashian, were chosen to be like an influencer on other people, say this is how you're supposed to look or else you won't be accepted and stuff like that. I just feel like Cardi B is a good example also. She has a bunch of plastic surgery and, you know, they all follow this shape of how their bodies look, like big butt, big boobs, flat stomach.
They look weird. I'm just gonna say it.
Okay, but listen to me. I think that girls care more about that than guys do.
I
feel
think
like
so too.
They think this is the standard. Like I need to have that big of an ass. So then they end up, falling into the I need plastic surgery. But really, they don't. Like, it's just,
Why do you think they think that?
I feel
though?
like guys make it seem like that. Though.
Nah.
Certain
Yeah.
guys do,
Yeah.
but not
Who?
all. And the ones who
We should
don't
do-
believe this way, they keep their mouths shut because they don't want any issues.
Have you guys ever heard a rap song about girls with flat asses and flat titties?
I think guys. A lot of guys like big boobs. A lot of guys like big butts. We want that shit naturally. We don't.
naturally.
Honestly, you make yourself less attractive when you get the BBL.
There's
when
definitely-
you get all that stuff. I think
So-
you're less attractive.
If there was a okay, girls can just go get plastic surgery like that. If a guy who is shorter and knowing like girls are attractive to taller guys, I'm sure so many guys. I know so many guys.
Knee extensions?
That would just go and do that surgery to make them taller. I know for a fact. I know a bunch of them. So guys would do it too. Just to make themselves, if that's what they want, and they feel better or comfortable or happy with themselves, and it's like, go do it. You're not hurting anybody.
Fuck, I'd do it for a physical advantage in like fucking sports, but not for a girl. I would not
I'm
be
not
like,
gonna front.
damn.
I'm not gonna front.
Not every girl who goes and like gets plastic surgery is like, oh, it's because I want a guy or because a guy's gonna want me. Maybe they just want to look in the mirror and be like, I feel comfortable. Whatever.
So you proved my point. Like girls do it more for themselves, not really for
Yeah.
other guys. So it's not really that guys really do care. It's more girls caring about, like Kim K. I feel like guys don't really give too much of a crap about Kim K, but girls, they look at her as this big icon, so they think she really is that what guys desire, but really in reality she isn't.
Yeah, well, some guys, like everybody, like we went around the table and everybody here has different.
Most guys, if you
somebody
read the
wants.
chats, I'm telling you, most guys will say natural.
Yeah,
if you see
let's
natural,
ask the chat. One in the chat, if you prefer no plastic surgery, natural.
they spam natural, and
Yeah,
I'm pretty
I've seen a
sure they
lot.
say
There's a
no
lot of
Kim
people that
K.
said natural.
No Kim K.
I don't think Kim K. I mean,
What about natural plastic surgery? What if like you really can't tell if she had plastic surgery?
But she.
Because I feel like when you guys say plastic surgery, you're thinking the most drastic, like Cardi B. But there's a lot of women who get surgery and you can never tell.
Okay, so yeah, I know what you mean. So
That
let's
was
say.
like because my boobs were the same and it was.
Okay,
for me.
I kind of get what you mean. Yeah, I guess there's a certain extent where girls go overboard with it, like they
So
get
is
fucking
it-
triple Ds.
So you guys are just
Not
against
even-
the look, not the plastic surgery.
Sorry.
I mean, I think you can tell when a girl has fake boobs, even if they're like a B or whatever. There's a
Not
difference.
always.
Not
No.
always. There are different
Bro,
types
There are
of
good
boobs on-
surgeons that you can.
I've got a radar for fake titties, let me tell you. I know.
But what about like
Trust.
fake noses? Like there's a lot of skinny BBLs they call it, and you
Nah,
cannot
that shit-
tell somebody had it.
You
Fake
gotta work
nose?
for that shit. Work for it. Hit the gym, squats.
well,
it's just
that
weird.
nose part though. I mean, I guess if a girl's insecure about her nose and it is generally messed up, yeah, of course, do that. But like, I totally go ahead.
Support it. If there
Go-
was,
yeah,
say
you
it
know,
was your
in that
girlfriend and
case-
she was like, "Hey, I really want to do this, not for anybody or not for you, but because I
Yeah,
don't want."
I get,
would support her.
that's something you can work on. But let's say like. The biggest part is your body. A lot of girls want to work on their body and they can work on it naturally, but they want to take the easy way. Fuck the gym. No, it takes too long. I'm gonna just get this fucking BBL, not go to the gym. And yeah, genetics. You might be like at a certain point where you can't really get to where you want to be, but like it's your natural your natural look.
Sorry, I was reading
Yeah.
that comment.
What?
So Kim K, I mean, Kim K is an incredibly successful woman. She's made hundreds of millions. Is she a billionaire? I don't know.
I
But
think her net worth is billions.
yeah,
whole
so she's an
family.
incredibly successful woman. But I mean, I think in terms of, she's got a sex tape out there. I mean, unless a guy's gold digging or wants access to her clout, like she is not, for most men, the idealized partner.
Because of
And
her
most
sex tape?
men are not her
The
ideal
sex tape
partner.
is a deal breaker.
Yeah.
Most men are not Kim Kardashian's ideal partner.
That's
Period.
totally fine. I mean, well, actually, because of how successful Kim K is, most women don't date down.
Hell no.
Kim K's potential pool of people, it's going to be other celebrities. She's going to want, that's why like Drake, he'll hook up with some random chick who's good looking,
Who's 16.
who's a bad. Well, okay, let's not go there. I don't know, but like,
Yeah.
anyways, I don't know where I'm going with that. But like, I'll say this about the plastic surgery. I had hooked up with a girl who she had a tummy tuck. And because she had like a little bit of that little chub, on the lower belly. And I thought it looked weird, the tummy tuck. I would have preferred a little bit of chub in a little lower belly fat. It just looked fucking
Floppy?
No, not floppy, but it looked
I
like
think it's
tight or
because
what?
when you get a tummy tuck,
Dehydrated?
they have to cut your belly button and make a new one for you.
it wasn't a scar. It was just like
Did her belly
looked-
button look like very long and
squishy?
vertical?
It looked. There's
The
this
natural. That looked.
There's this term, uncanny valley. Like it just was unsettling. It didn't look normal. It looked weird. I would have much preferred her like a little fucking chubby than with a tummy tuck with a perfectly flat stomach.
So you're against unnatural plastic surgery.
I
So
would
because at the end of the day, if a girl gets one, I don't know if is a milliliter of filler, you can't
What?
really tell. Just
Fake lips?
plumps. Yeah,
Just
or
filler
like very,
anywhere.
very
Or
like
in your
minor
cheekbones?
procedure that you cannot tell. Like she
Yeah.
had.
To a minimal
Surgery, people do it,
extent.
like in their noses too, or like
Yeah,
to a
their
minimal.
chin. They get
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
they
because
get it
people have
everywhere.
insecurities
All kinds
that
of shit.
might be so little that they barely look different, but to them, it's like the biggest
Fixes it, yeah.
difference.
Well,
So
Brian, I don't know about you, but like if it's like a minimal fix, I mean, I don't think I would even really even really care at all, But if it's minimal like that, I wouldn't care.
it depends, but it really depends.
It definitely depends because it doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel like
Touching
skin.
your face like you
Yeah,
have
if
it.
you touch it, you can feel something's in there.
So here's the thing: if I didn't know, like if she genuinely tricked me, let's say, I just didn't know, and she just had then fine.
Catfish.
Then fine. These, you should see that they're not liking this.
she tricked you by existing.
No, she tricked me by
by not saying.
But
what
if
was
she told
happening.
me, if she revealed to me, by the way, I had this done here, I got this done with my boobs, I had this done
actually
with
had
my
a
ass.
I got my penis removed. Sorry.
There actually could be a bit of judgment there, I would say.
But would you care if she told you like, hey, I had
So
this
I'm-
done, but you didn't
Even
notice?
if it's like a nose job.
Here, nose job's okay because I've got a deviated septum. I'm never gonna get it done just because. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of a pussy. I don't want fucking anesthesia. That shit creeps me out. But yeah, I got a big nose, so I've entertained it. So I kind of get it, right? I get it, but I'm not. Me personally, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna live with it. My breathing's all fucked up, but whatever. And I actually have a genuine, not just like a cosmetic reason to do it. My nose is broken, so.
That's what all the Persians say.
My nose is broken too.
So.
You can kind of tell it's a little crooked right here.
But.
I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm from Iran, and Iran is like the capital nose job of the world, like in Tehran. So when I was 15 in my sophomore year of high school, about 80% of the girls had a nose job. So at that point, it was like a rite of passage. So
was like an
this was
Iran
so
genetic,
interesting.
like to just have a messed up nose.
Well, Middle Easterns do have. We usually have bigger noses.
The fact that she's
hold on,
allowing
let's
me
just-
to use the
European.
term natural plastic surgery actually kills me.
Okay, we'll get to that super chat in a bit. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, yeah, I feel like a lot of us Middle Easterns have bigger noses than, let's say, European people.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they're trying to achieve, the European look, I guess.
Yeah.
So
No,
lots of
It's
them
a
do-
very Eurocentric.
Yes, they
thing,
want
yeah.
that.
like the London
But I
look
get
and the
it.
split teeth,
I get it.
you know.
I got a big nose. I get it.
The London
Yeah,
look.
like I remember I wanted a nose job so bad. Like I was like, for my sweet 16, please get me a nose job.
So I think there's tiers to the intrusivity of plastic surgery. I
Yeah.
think a nose job is a fairly minimal. I mean, it's an invasive procedure. Certainly, they fucking cut your nose and they bro, that shit, if you're getting a nose job, don't watch the like procedure. That shit's weird. But because they pull the skin back. Anyways. So
well, like how about like a little bit lip filler, like
that looks
they
weird.
had like
when you can tell though.
No, like you can barely tell. Like they just had like some paper thin lips, and they're just like really self conscious about it.
You can tell when you kiss them.
Yeah, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about like looks wise.
Okay, looks.
Like,
I mean, lip filler's not. It's not super invasive.
Yeah, it's like it's a low tier.
But I think it's actually more noticeable. Lip filler is more noticeable than a nose job.
Yeah.
Because a nose job is kind of corrective, whereas like lip filler.
Thank you.
Oh shit. Okay.
I like this format where you bring on random college PPL. It's refreshing and brings back
what up,
fun college
Steven?
memories / convos. Also very normal PPL this time.
Yeah. So as far as the
no cat people, 2 years old cat.
Yeah.
ears.
As far as the. But so okay, let's say you have maybe lip fillers and nose job is interchangeable, and then you have breast implants, and then you have BBL. So it's a tier, right?
Well, here's an example of like a big surgery that I think it's a huge surgery, and I think that I would be okay with it. A girl works on our body naturally. It says she's like 300 pounds. Skin's actually naturally, it's expanded, and she physically cannot change that, even if she worked out as hard as she could.
So you mean loose skin, right?
Yeah, because they like, let's say they're like overly large, and they really work on their body, and they lose fucking 200 pounds, whatever, and they literally have just loose skin. That surgery, to get that skin off, I feel like they've earned, they worked on their body naturally, and that's just getting rid of something they can't fix like that,
So I guess a part of it is also about the work ethic. You feel like it's kind of cheating to surgically enhance your body rather than working out first.
And it speaks fucking volumes about someone if they're willing to work on their body instead of just be like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm gonna just get all this fucking fat like removed, like I worked on my body, and then they they basically, they did what they
could.
Yeah, they did what they could naturally, and then they fixed what is inevitable.
BBLs just don't look right.
I don't know what you were saying. Kind of like I have a lot of friends like that have gotten like tummy tucks and stuff, and they're moms, and they're like done having kids, and like at that point in their life, they're like, well, I had birth, like I mean, your stomach gets huge. So for them, that's like their kind of reward, I guess, like how you're saying, like whatever they do, like you can't get rid of that loose skin because your stomach is like ginormous.
Moms are fucking badass.
They do that.
They're
like,
badass.
That
they really go.
But they have that line that you were talking about, Brian, like where
What
they
line?
that, like that. But
that's a great point.
Yeah,
so
like
would you
so
care
the
if
moms,
it's like
your and she say
the
you're
mother
married,
of your children?
Yeah, and she gave you kids, and that bugs her. Like you, maybe it doesn't bother you, but for her, she just wants to be happy.
Well, I think pregnancy would introduce some changes that. I mean, it does. I think create. I mean, you're a mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
It creates some loose skin, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's so.
More than that.
I think that's more understandable, but the woman in my example, she had no children. She just had like a little trouble area, a little chubby belly, and
Thank you. Speaking about movies, you should invite Liv back when I've been. Eyes. Undergans, she got a fatty. Have her do a moral fit check.
Who? Liv. Oh, okay,
Liv,
Mike, we'll get her.
yeah.
We'll get to the super chats in a sec, but yeah, no, she had the tummy tuck. And
no kids?
she had no kids.
That's
but she
weird.
she
Maybe
was
she
like, I
liked
think she
you.
had a bit of body dysmorphia.
Oh.
And she was actually like really fit, but she was just like, yeah, I had this little bit, and she got a tummy tuck, and her tummy was flat, but I honestly would have preferred some rolls, to be honest, because it looked weird. And I don't know, I certainly think that for both men and women, there's a lot of pressure to look a certain way, and I think it affects both in different ways. I want to give this one to women. I do think it impacts women more than it does men. This adherence, this desire to adhere to a certain beauty standard, and I think that's unfortunate. That's also why I know we're I don't want to be flippant about this because I do genuinely mean it, even though I'm joking. The, you know, here, let me pull it up. All labia matter, guys. Don't get a labia placed. It is unfortunate, right, Tristan? He agrees that that women are shamed for having a large labia. I'm a fan. I'm down. I'm down with it. But you got these guys calling
You're down
them.
with the roast beef?
I love it. How dare you? How dare you, sir? No, but
Hates that.
yeah, they get called roasties and wizard sleeve.
Audi girls.
I'm down with the Audi girls. Audis is, I think, probably the most appropriate term. But you're such a misogynist. How dare you?
She's reclaiming
These are words made by men.
I'm joking.
So
reclaim it.
But no, it is unfortunate that women are shamed for this. And similarly, it is unfortunate that men are shamed if they have a small peen. Just going to say that.
As they should.
Wow.
I think no, listen though, men
Damn.
being shamed for having a small penis, I feel like most time it's by other men.
No.
You
Yo,
guys
there's
haven't been in the
bro-
locker room comparing your, you know.
No, there's
Motion of the ocean exists.
There is bro solidarity on this one. We stand with bros. We short.
Why'd you look at me like that?
I don't know. I was looking at you, bro. Okay, there's
I was
there's
waiting
bro
for him to
solidarity.
look down.
There's bro solidarity when it comes to penis size and height. I will say that.
Is there?
There is, and that's actually one of our topics coming up in a bit, height. But yeah, so I want to bring it back really quick to body count. Y'all said body count doesn't matter, besides Miss Platinum here. So, right, body count doesn't matter. Past
Correct.
is the past. What's your body count?
4. I don't know.
You don't?
I don't know.
Okay, so we have a new thing. If you refuse to answer this question, you have to wear the pickle hava. Oh shit.
She'll probably fucking like that.
She'll probably like that.
not to if that offends you, but
Okay, you have to wear this for the next 10 minutes if you refuse to answer the question.
Should be something more.
Pickle
Are you gonna wear
haba.
it too?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
shit.
not gonna answer
shit.
She
that,
knows
though.
what's coming. She knows what's
Are you
coming.
gonna
all this
answer the
way.
question?
I've already got a
He's
cap
not,
on.
'cause
Okay, go ahead.
I will not be answering that question at this time.
But
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
well, maybe 1 minute more. Okay, go ahead. Body count,
I will be wearing the hat. It's a very stylish
bruv.
hat.
Why did I offer up the hat?
Okay,
But okay, I
So-
am willing to
Nope.
tell you if you
Wait.
tell all of us. So.
If you guys say that it doesn't
Doesn't matter,
then
exactly.
then why are you hiding?
It's because there's judgment behind it from men. You guys said it matters.
Exactly.
So
He
for
didn't.
us, you
I
can
said
say
it didn't matter.
300.
I said
I
it
was
didn't
like,
matter.
Around, but I
okay,
don't
I
know
will give you an
genuinely.
honest answer.
Wait, you're not going to give us an honest
I will
answer?
give you an honest answer.
Honest.
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
All
I
right,
don't know.
let's
hear it.
What if somebody's from Iran is watching? I think I shouldn't.
Yeah.
What?
I
I
sent
mean,
my family the
they've
link
already
to this.
heard
Yeah, I
your.
know. I'm not gonna-
They've already heard your take, so I mean,
Okay,
come on, honest.
12.
Oh wait, 12. Okay, so you're omitting. You're not going to answer.
I'm not going to answer.
Your friend just answered, so now the peer pressure's on.
Next question.
So 33?
Wait, did you say it?
She did
Yeah,
not
she
say
did.
it. She's
Oh.
omitting.
No, she
So
said it.
she
Wait, I
said
said it.
4.
She said 4.
Oh,
She
4.
said 12.
Multiply it by 3, and that's the real number.
Okay, so Miss Platinum, body count?
No, I'm not going to answer that.
Bro. Okay.
Damn, that's crazy.
Here, give the pickle haba to...
Thank you.
To
If
who?
you refuse body count question, you have to put the tip of the hat up your butt the rest
Jesus.
of the stream.
I love this
Jesus, Steven.
speaking fucking.
Yeah, it's new, right?
Yeah,
It's new.
that's hilarious.
Here, shame the woman in the pickle haba. By the way, I just want to make something clear. That's a World War I helmet, not a World War II helmet. Put it on her for a sec.
It's heavy.
That's what.
Yeah, it feels heavy.
So,
It looks kind
if you have any concerns, it's not. You know, this is.
I don't mind this.
It's a German helmet, but World War I, so it's kind of okay. It's okay.
But isn't that kind of weird though that they say they don't
Thank
care
you.
about body counts? Sorry.
The problem
that's
isn't
yours.
plastic surgery. It's broke females going to subpar surgeons. Hopefully Uncle Joe's loan relief for these dropouts will help.
Yo, what up, Mike?
Oh my God, Mike.
All right, why don't you pass it to
Hey, you should use Andrew Schultz's new comedy clip on feminists. It's super funny.
Hey, thank you, man. We'll next week on Tuesday we'll put it in the show. Thank you, man. Can you pass that pickle haba? Pickle haba.
Are you gonna wear it? Because if you're not, I'm not.
I'll put it on. I'll put it on. Go ahead. Put it on, Miss Platinum.
All right. If you don't, there's gonna be problems.
Okay, so she
Actually, it looks
refuses.
good with my hair.
She refuses to disclose. Jacob, body count.
2.
Oh man, what a gentleman. Okay. Tristan,
You've heard mine.
what is it? Just you new viewers.
20.
20.
Yeah.
Okay. And how old are you, Tristan?
21.
Yeah, there were a couple accusations last time in chat that
Oh, that
you were
what?
a manho.
That I was a what?
They accused you in chat of being a manho slash
A
player.
manho. Okay, what are your guys' take on that?
I haven't.
19,
well, I
20
grew
body
up
count.
with you, so I can see that happening, and I've heard people
What?
tell stories also.
She went to high school with me and she could
Wait,
see
you
that.
guys went to high school?
We all 3 of us did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, you went to San Marcos?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you were local.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
local.
What's up?
I
Me
said
too.
he was my quarterback.
Yo, La Colina?
Yeah.
Vieja Valley?
No.
I went to Vieja Valley.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm okay, never mind. I did not. I went to what was the other one? Hollister.
The one,
Well, that's
oh,
where I went.
Hollister?
What's the one on? I forgot the name. The elementary school.
You mean in Hope Ranch?
No. The other elementary school. Galita
Galita Valley?
was it
Isn't that a
elementary.
junior high?
How did you forget your own elementary
I don't. It's
school?
been. I'm old man.
You can wear it now.
All right, here, give it to me because I'm. All right, so I'm a man of God. So
Someone said you're a city
Good for
boy.
you.
Hat on
Hmm?
Someone
hat.
said you're a
hat
city
on
boy.
hat.
City boys up. No, I'm kidding.
So
Playing.
yeah, I'm gonna omit on this question. So
Why?
because I'm a man of God and I'm a very discreet individual.
I do want to
So
go
you're a
back
hypocrite.
to...
Does anyone want to keep it on, by the way, during the show? Relly? Here, just, yeah, go ahead.
No,
You're-
he does. He's not a hypocrite because he says the body
I do
counts
want
do
to go
matter.
back to Tristan, though.
Shit. Whoops.
I don't think 20 is a lot
It's not
for
that
a guy.
bad, But he is 19.
I'm 21.
I'm not, oh, I thought, what?
Hell no, I'm not 19.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Should've probably
I mean,
been zoned. Oh, fucking Mike.
Thank you. Red hair hating on Tristan, she probably been zoned.
okay. Hating on Tristan, she probably been zoned?
Hating.
Oh, friend
Yeah.
zoned? Wait, what? Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I'm sorry. It wasn't me who was friend zoned. It was one of my friends in junior high, and I'm not really. No offense. But
Damn, I'm getting fucking attacked.
so okay. I wrote a note down here because I wanted to bring this up in a previous conversation. So, has a guy with a blue check mark ever slid into any of your DMs?
Yes.
Yeah. I've had Gaten Marazio, the guy
Oh.
from Stranger Things, slide
Wait,
in. Yeah.
the guy who with the
Like,
should-
the
should-
shoulders.
what? The
Like,
he's got the. Does he have a cleft lip? Is that offensive?
I don't think it's a cleft lip.
He's
I
got-
think
He
it's
has,
just
like, a disease, I
Yeah,
think.
it's like
Oh
He has a
shit!
disease.
Did I say
Damn.
anything wrong there?
I don't think.
No.
No,
I
you're
don't think
so.
trying
It's a
to
question.
be rude.
It's a
You're
like
valid
not
cleft
trying to
lip's
be
the
rude.
thing that you can be born with.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was like one time I was like really into Stranger Things, and I think I like posted like a drawing or something. Sorry. And he just like slid in, and then we had like a couple conversations, and then I've had like a few. I don't know.
Wait,
they're
how
not-
did he? But that's one of the blue check marks who DM'd you. The Stranger Things guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Any other blue check marks?
Not blue check marks, but like people from like college football teams and stuff like that.
How are they finding you?
I think it's just because my Instagram is on public and like I'm in a sorority, so if like they know people from, I don't know, my sorority, then they'll find me.
So, did he try to?
No, I think it kind of like ended. It's kind of like
Would you? I mean, if you didn't have a boyfriend right now, would you? And
Um,
Gaten, is that his
yeah,
name?
Gaten.
Gaten, would you? You know?
No.
He's not your type.
No.
I mean, he's like kind of famous-ish.
He's
Stranger
like
Things.
famous, but like that doesn't really matter to me.
Probably got like
so.
a couple mil on Instagram or something. Okay, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All right. Any blue check marks in your DMs?
Do you guys know who Jack Hess is?
No idea.
Well, he blocked me now, but
Is it-
there's
give-
also
athlete, music. Is he an
he's
athlete,
in
musician?
Music. Yeah, he's like a musician. I'm pretty sure, yeah, but his music sucks anyways. But yeah, so of course you wouldn't know him. There's also this skater dude who has like millions of followers, and he finally got a blue check mark, like close to after when I blocked him.
Why are you blocking all these blue checks?
No, Jack has blocked me.
Oh, you got.
Okay, what are these
the
messages?
skater
What are they
dude-
just saying like hi or like
Then
are
the
you
skater
hitting?
dude from Florida, he was like crazy. Like
Wait, really
he-
quick. Was Gaten trying to
He
get
was-
at you, or was
it
it?
was like, I don't know. It was like a few years ago, so I was still like 14. He was like,
Oh, he was young too.
yeah, it's like
Okay.
it's young too, so it's like innocent conversations, but like kind of flirty, and then it just kind of like died out because then Stranger Things got like way up there. Yeah.
Oh, so this was like season 1.
Yeah.
Before the blue check? Or-
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
mean, he
okay.
had the blue
Before
check,
anyone knows.
but
Oh, okay. So go ahead.
So
Yeah.
anyways, this skater dude from Florida, he was saying stuff like, I'll pay you to sniff your asshole and stuff like that. So I had to block him, honestly. And he would like comment on my photos back when I allowed comments and say like just the weirdest shit. And he would like, I finally posted about him and then blocked him right after that. And I got like so much people being like, oh my god, I can't believe he messaged you, why would he say that to you, this and that. People these days, you know,
So
like-
you've had a couple blue check marks DM
yeah,
you.
I've had a good amount because
Do you not just give us a range, like 5, 10 blue check mark DMs?
maybe like 7.
7, and for you just the one, right?
yeah.
Okay. By the way, there's a few comments in chat here mentioning you. Apparently, they seem to be in love with you. Orange girl breaking everybody's heart. Orange. Oh,
Yeah,
do you want?
orange.
Maybe you got. Can you remove the jacket just so they can see the orange?
Orange girl.
Yeah. She's fully orange now. Before she was like teal and orange with the. Anyways, any blue check marks in your DMs?
Yeah, there's been a couple.
A couple, like 5, 10?
Like 2.
2?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you? Did you?
Yes.
You
She
hooked
followed
up?
through.
Okay.
What?
I
You don't have to tell us who, but was it athlete, musician? What's who?
Well, one of them was a athlete at UCSB, actually.
He had a blue check?
Yeah. I don't know
Basketball?
what. Yeah.
6'7"?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Oh wow.
Somewhere
How
in
did I know
that range. I don't know.
That was a
And
guess.
then
Okay.
the other one was this guy who skates professionally. Such a goofy profession, but
Oh shit, the hate. Okay, the skate hate.
here comes the skate community to drag me in the comments.
So, and so you hooked up with the baller?
I went on dates with both of
Kobe.
them. Yeah, I went on dates with both of them, and then.
And by dates, you mean in the backseat of their Miata?
No.
I don't think there's backseats in Miatas, but okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I went on dates with both of them. And
but no hookup?
I hooked up with the guy who skates.
But not the baller?
No.
Okay. Any blue
Yeah.
checks?
It's been a couple. They've all been musicians. Like some of them,
When you say a couple, like 3 or 4 or 5?
maybe like 4 or 5.
Okay. And they were
mostly like rappers. There was like 1 or 2 DJs in there.
and they wanted to
Yeah.
meet up, hook up, or it was
Yeah.
clearly a
and
romantic
there was
sort of
one
thing.
person who was like an influencer, but like I feel like he's one of those people who like runs a scam, buy my course type of thing.
Okay. Miss Platinum, any blue check marks in your Instagram DMs
Yes.
from men
Yeah.
romantically interested in you?
Yeah.
Did you meet any of them, go on dates with any of them?
No.
Okay. Now, Jordan, has a girl with a blue check mark ever DM'd you?
No.
Tristan, blue check mark. Has a girl with a blue check mark ever DM'd you?
Not that I can think
That's
of.
a no.
No.
No girl with a blue check mark has ever DM'd me. So that is a state of the dating meta, guys, that there's clearly an advantage there. Like blue check mark chicks ain't sliding into like college girl. Like, nah, it ain't happening. So that blows my mind to me. Kind of blows my mind. I mean, it makes sense, but it's a kind of like a very, and I appreciate you guys being honest with that. It demonstrates to me just kind of the differences that men and women experience when it comes to the dating marketplace. So,
well, just DMs in general. I feel like less girls will DM, slide on the
that
guys'
too.
You know,
DMs.
I
Yeah, I
have
feel
a
like girls
little
wait
theory. I
till
don't know
guys
if
do it.
this
go ahead.
theory is correct, but I think when I post a story on my Instagram, there's a bunch of random Instagrams that are verified that constantly view my story, and they're always women that are verified, and they're followed by like a bunch of rappers and a bunch of like people in the industry. So my assumption, or my theory, I guess, is that there are people in the industry who go out there and look for girls, for rappers, athletes, whatever, to DM. But I don't know, this might just be a theory. Because it's random. It's like random influences that you're like, how did she find my Instagram? It's very random. They like all your stories. It's kind of very interesting.
Like they're trying to get your attention.
That just blows my mind, guys. Blows my mind. It's just like, I guess, okay, my next question would be, do you think dating is easier for men or women?
Women. For sure.
Women.
Well, hold on, let them answer. Let them answer.
Yeah, I think women, because I feel like we have a lot more options, if that makes sense.
The
Like,
panel today is Drive. This is what happens when you don't invite chicanas or sisters.
I mean, what I mean, is anybody like Latina?
I feel like women are just
Sorry.
meant to be chased.
Let's continue. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, I mean, I think women have an easier, was that the question?
Is dating easier for men or women?
I think women, because I think if we want a certain type of guy or something, it's easy for us to go and find them. And like you said earlier, how it's like, I lost my train of thought. Like how women won't go down. Like if we're seeking out a guy, usually they'll probably like us back, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever slid into a guy's DMs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
How many times would you say?
I mean, I've gotten with every guy that I've wanted. So like probably like 2 or 3 times. I mean, my current boyfriend, we met at a party, and then I went and found him on Instagram and slid into his DMs.
And just to repeat, so you've gotten with every single guy that you've wanted.
Yeah.
Do you think that's the case for most men?
No.
That they can get most of the women that they want?
No.
Okay. So you've never been rejected?
No.
You've never been rejected?
Mm-mm.
Well,
Okay, so just for the questions, have you ever slid into a guy's DM?
yes.
How was it successful?
It's happened many times, but most of the time I'm just looking for friendship at first.
Friendship.
No, friendship.
Friendship.
Like,
Okay.
just to get to know them, and then they usually end up making the romantic move on me if I allow it,
Have you ever been rejected?
Yes.
Okay. Have you rejected more men than have men rejected you?
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, girl number 1.
I've
This
rejected
one's
more
for
men.
you. I'll happily reject you. Now you have 1.
Okay, Stephen Krug just rejected
Thank you, Steven.
There you go. You now
First
have an
rejection.
official rejection. Welcome to the club of the rejected. It's tough. It's a tough life. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I was reading the comments.
No, it's all good.
Have I ever DM'd a guy? Is that what you're asking?
Have you ever DM'd a guy? Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Have you ever been rejected?
Yeah.
Okay. More often than not, do you reject men, or are men rejecting you?
I reject men more often.
I have slid in, but not first, if that makes sense.
That makes no sense.
I don't know.
whatsoever.
So I guess I didn't. I mean, for me, it's because I don't like to get rejected. So it's kind of like I approach men that have approached me first, so I know they're interested, if that makes sense, most of the time.
But why is it that you think girls are, I don't know, scared to get denied more often? Because, I mean, I guess it's not every girl that is scared to get denied, but least likely that girls are going to slide into a guy's DM.
I want to answer it. One, because they don't have to. Because they have an abundance of options to pick from, so they don't have to initiate like that. And y'all just can't take an L. I'm just going to say, y'all can't take an L. Okay.
I feel like for me, it's different because, especially since I moved here, I feel like, personally, I don't think I'm a lot of people's type here. So that's why I personally don't approach people here.
Yo, Chris, you going to change it?
So I feel like maybe that's why for me personally.
Okay. Ms. Platinum?
I don't think I have, but I did like find somebody because I seen them at the gym and I was like, oh, and then I found him on Instagram and then he messaged me. If that counts, I don't know.
Kiki?
No.
Okay. That was very insightful, Kiki. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to do a couple super chats, then we're going to react to a couple things. So, oh, you know what? We have something here from Steven Stifler. I guess we can do this real quick. Steven Stifler asks, ask everyone to rate their looks on a scale of 1 to 10. Okay, so we're going to do that, starting over here.
I'd probably rate myself like a solid 7.
8.5.
8. Maybe like a 6.5.
Miss Platinum? Or wait, hold on. Kiki? Okay, Miss Platinum?
I don't know. That's so hard.
Don't
overthink it.
Don't overthink it. So what do you think? Don't give a shit what they're gonna think about what you rate yourself.
I guess like a 9.
Jacob?
7.
Tristan?
I would say 9, 8.5.
I think that
said that last time.
You did?
Yeah, I said I would say 9 if I was a little taller.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I give myself like 6.9 on a good day. But thank you, Stifler, for the continued support. Much appreciated. Also, we got this from Junior Soprano. These girls never had the makings of a varsity athlete. That is Mr. Junior Soprano from the DeMio crime family in New Jersey. So, do you guys want to clap back at Mr. Soprano here? He's a mafia boss in New Jersey. So, did you guys row or anything?
That was in your last one. That guy said the same
He's
exact
here
thing.
every week.
Oh,
He's here every week. Okay, thank you, Mr. Junior Soprano. We have a lot of super chats to catch up to. So, guys, if you submitted a super chat,
Mike.
Let's see here. Okay, so did we do this one? I think so, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We have. Ahmed Suleiman with the $5 super chat. Thank you for the support, man. Much appreciated. The fact that she's unironically using the term natural plastic surgery actually kills me. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Ahmed Suleiman. Was that you? Do you want to?
I mean, I feel like it's a fair statement because it is a bit ironic. What I meant is natural looking plastic surgery.
Okay. Fair enough. Mr. Stephen Krug with the membership. Thank you, man. And also the $5 super chat. Much appreciated. I like this format where you bring on random college people. It's refreshing and brings back fun college memories, convos. Also, very normal people this time. Yeah, last panel was interesting, to say the least. The cat lady stole my Meow Mix. But Paisley was really cool. It was a cool panel. Just there were some characters, let's just say. So thank you, Stephen Krug, with the $5. Mr. Mike Davis with the $5 super chat. Speaking about booties, you should invite Liv back on. I've been staring on IG and she got a fatty. Have her do a twirl fit check. Okay, Mike Davis, we will let her know and we'll definitely have her back on. Thank you, sir. Mike Davis again with the $5 super chat. Mike Davis, thank you for the continued support week after week, man. I really appreciate you, man. Like I said, I know you said last time you're a businessman, you can't come on the show, but tell you what, here's what we're going to do, Mike Davis. We're going to give you a disguise, okay? We're going to give you like a masquerade ball mask and a fake name, and you'll be on the panel. The problem isn't, you'll be on the panel undercover. The problem isn't plastic surgery. It's broke females going to subpar surgeons. Hopefully Uncle Joe's loan relief for these dropouts will help. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Mike Davis. Yes, I mean, I do imagine that you want to go to a top tier
taking a trip to Mexico
surgeon for that one, but yeah, so I guess it's kind of like with tattoos, right? If you're gonna spend the money, like invest, or just don't get plastic surgery. That's my advice. Mr. Stephen Krug with the $5 super chat. If you refuse body count question, you have to put the tip of the hat up your butt for the rest of the stream. Okay. Yep. Where is Chase? Thought he was going to be a regular. Hey, Walker, thank you for the euro. Yeah, that's pound. Yeah, that's British pound. Thank you, man. Chase is a great guy, but I got the impression, we did 2 podcasts with him, and I got the impression that he wasn't really feeling it, to come back on. He's a professional, and we do talk about some kind of like out there topics, and he's a good Christian man, so I think he started having some second thoughts. So I do not think we're going to see Chase again. I'd love to have him back on, but yeah, I think that's just not going to happen. Unfortunately, he was a great panelist, but
yeah, I was hoping that guy would be here today.
Yeah, I would have loved to actually potentially, have him come on a bit more, and potentially even have him come on as co-host, because he was a really solid guy. But yeah, I don't think is going to happen. So Mr. Mike Davis with the $5 super chat. Red hair hating on Tristan. She probably been zoned. Okay. I guess there's a little history there. They went to school together. Mr. Walker 11 with the 450 British pounds. The panel today is dry. This is what happens when you don't invite Chicanas or sisters.
Chicanas or sisters?
It's Miss Platinum. Are you a little
Mexican?
A little bit?
Yeah, I'm and Chumash and white. I'm like everything.
Yeah, don't assume. How dare you, sir? Okay, Stephen Krug with the $5 super chat. All right, girl number 1, this one's for you. I'll happily okay, we got this one. I'll happily reject you. Now you have one. Welcome to the club. Okay, so Chris, you're going to go over to the window tab, and we are going to pull up the very next one. Nope, in the tab. So control tab.
Oh, you want to go to
Yep. Okay, so we're talking about height now. So this is a screenshot I took from a girl on Hinge. Green flags I look for, over 6 feet, right? So she has a height preference. She's 5'3", so over 6 feet. And this is just one. I see this fairly consistently on dating apps and Hinge. To me, it's like there's a prompt for height on Hinge. I don't know if that's the case on other dating apps, but I don't see, to me, it doesn't make sense to, and I'm just going to switch it back here, Chris. To me, it doesn't make sense to put that in the app when you can just see what the guy's response is. To me, I'm going to feel a certain type of way about, like, to me, that's just very judgy. So thoughts on people being so overt with their preferences like that on a dating app? No? Okay.
I think that's kind of like what the dating app is for. I've never been on one, but I assume you're going on there and you're looking for your specific preference. So why would you, why would you go on there if you don't want to get with someone?
So you've never been on the dating app?
No.
Okay, got it. Relly, your take on that?
I've been on all of them.
Have you been on, what dating apps have you been on?
Tinder, Bumble, Hinge.
Any others?
Field.
Any other? What?
The fuck is Field?
What is that?
What about?
Thank you. Prettiest girl rated herself 7.5. Meanwhile, some land animals be rating themselves 10s. SMH.
Okay, thank you, Mike Davis. Seeking arrangements. Have you been on?
Yeah.
Okay. What about? Because that's kind of a dating app-ish? I mean, it's a dating website.
Well, I have a very specific type.
Wait, are you a
and
sugar
it's
baby?
like hard to find.
Are you a sugar baby?
No. No.
No? Okay.
I'm a rich girlfriend. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a trophy girlfriend. I'm not a sugar baby.
Translation sugar baby. Okay, go ahead.
I date guys my age and close to my age.
Sure.
Are you asking my thoughts on the girl with her
Yeah.
height preference?
Yeah.
Well, okay, two things. I feel like everybody has a preference. Some people are just more straight up about it and other people aren't. And second of all, I feel like anything you see on someone's dating profile is like not really to be taken seriously, because they're all just like talking points and icebreakers. Like at the end of the day, if you put something on your profile, you want it to elicit conversation from someone. So I guess it's not really a big deal.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I agree. I think everybody has their own preference, and I think maybe it's a good thing, because if you're offended by that or you're somebody under 6 feet, you probably wouldn't be interested in that girl either. So that's kind of like your cue to swipe left on them.
Okay. And Miss Platinum, did you miss
The height thing.
Did you see that or no?
So you were saying like it's.
Here, I'll just pull it up. Okay, so this is on Hinge, 23. She's 5'3". Green flags I look for over 6 feet. So presumably it's a red flag if they're under 6 feet. Thoughts?
I mean, yeah, I feel like everybody likes their own thing, so she's just making it very clear what she's looking for.
Okay, so I have a question. I have a question for the panel, or maybe I want to. Do I want to pull up the next one? Actually, you know what? Chris, why don't you control tab over to the next one first before I give my take? Okay. Oh shit. Wait, this isn't one I wanted. Okay, we'll come back to that one. So in the other one, she says that she's got this height preference. Would you take quarrel with a guy would you take quarrel with a guy who stated in his Hinge prompt that it's a green flag if a woman's under 130 pounds?
I just think I'd choose not to even talk to him. I mean, if you want a woman that's under 130 pounds, I don't think that's the vast majority. So.
Well, only 15% of the male population is over 6 feet.
Well, then that's like.
That's not the vast majority of men.
I guess it.
What was the percentage?
15% of men are over 6 feet.
Yeah.
I believe it's 15%.
I mean, like me personally, if I saw that in a bio, I wouldn't go for him. But then that can be the same way if a guy sees, oh, I want somebody over 6 foot, then I'm not going to go for her.
Mm-hmm. I think even a guy that's 6 foot, that would speak about how that person is, and they'd be like, nah.
Thinking of people. Then.
For me, if a girl has that in her profile, I know she's probably toxic. To me, that's the what I'm getting.
Yeah.
So, really?
I feel like surface level stuff like that really just shows people's true intentions, and which is probably just to hook up with you or use you for your looks or however much you weigh. And I don't really agree with either side of doing that, like saying I want a guy with a six-pack, or like obviously it helps, but I'm not gonna go out and say that I only want a guy with a six-pack on my profile, you know?
Sure.
Yeah, there's like only so much of your personality that you can convey on a dating app profile. So like at the end of the day, everybody's just swiping left or right on you, mostly based on your physical appearance. So it's just a shallow thing in general.
I agree. I feel like if I see a guy put that in his bio, then that's my sign to swipe left. I mean, everybody has their preference. I'm not shaming them. You know, if you're into skinnier women, that's your preference. That means that I'm not for you and you're not for me.
Okay. But all of you seemed kind of okay with the previous one.
No, I mean, I said the same thing. If that's not your thing, then she's not for you.
Fair enough.
You know, you think she's toxic, then swipe left.
But would you agree
Same
that that's toxic?
Same thing with the guy. If a guy says that, I would assume like, you know, he's a very toxic person. Because to put that in a dating app, I would personally swipe left.
But how about for the girl? Do you think that was toxic? Do you guys think?
I personally do think
All right.
so.
Cool. So we're on the same page about that.
Jacob, any thoughts?
Yeah, no, I mean, kind of just what Tristan said. But like going back to that picture that you accidentally brought up.
Okay, yeah, we'll bring it up right now.
hell is this?
So this is a conversation on Tinder. This has been out for a while now. So she asks, I guess on Tinder, I haven't been on Tinder in a while, but there's not a height field, is there? Or did they add that? Anyways, this was before Tinder had like a height field, so people weren't always putting height in their bio. She asks, how tall are you? He says 6'3", why? Oh, she says, oh, good. And then he asks, how heavy are you? And then she gets offended. And she says, what? And he says, what are the numerical digits that appear on the scale when you proceed to apply your weight into it? And she says, why does that matter?
He sounds like an incel.
What? But
what about the girl?
But what about
Well,
that?
no,
She asked
okay.
how tall. Okay, let's bring
She
it to the
shouldn't have
panel.
asked that either. I think it's toxic on both ends.
But automatically you went to the guy though. You didn't say
Yeah, yeah.
But let's
I guess
let's
that was
go
a
from
little
here.
bit-
Your take.
Well, yeah, I agree that both sides are toxic. I think, like, going off of her, we'll probably go after the guy first just because there's, like, girl connection. You're not going to want to, like, see the wrong in her. But they're both toxic, in my opinion.
I agree with what you guys have to say. And at the same time, I feel like the girl kind of initiated him to ask something like that.
So you agree? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's both toxic.
They're both in the wrong, is what I think.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're both in the wrong, especially if it's like the beginning of the conversation. It's like that's the first thing you're gonna ask is how tall are you? I don't know.
Miss Platinum.
I mean, I asked that, so I don't know. I don't think, but I mean, if the way
Would you be offended?
No, because I mean that's just like I said. Everybody has their own personal thing. That comment was really funny. He's like, my chick is 300 pounds and she protects me. I was like, there you go. That's what I'm saying. Like everybody has their own preference. So it's like, you know, as long as you're truthful and you're honest, it's like, why does it matter?
And then
as long as you're not hurting anyone.
Google says 14.5% of men are 6 feet or taller. That's from Infernape. Thank you, man.
So you're off by 0.5, man.
I was off.
False fake news.
And then I think at 6'3" and above, it then becomes like 1 or 2, maybe 3%. So.
By the way, I'm not 5'1". I don't know who got that idea. I'm not fucking 5'1". I'd be like down here, bro.
Tristan, you're 5'9", right?
5'8". Yeah, but that whole debate about my girlfriend saying 5'9", I was like, I'm not. Well, at least in her eyes, I'm 5'9". Shit.
Okay, got it. So on that similar note, I think Chris, I'm gonna have you pull up a video now. I feel like I had one more on the tab. Wait.
Is it TikTok height or which one?
Men can change height. Women can't.
Wait, there might be.
change
Can
weight.
you go back to the window?
Comment. Like you can change.
Can you shift
your
over
weight, but
one
not your height.
tab?
It's true.
It's true.
It is.
You can lose
Oh,
weight
that's a
if you
double
bit.
standard. Okay, this is just like some little meme thing. This is me actually at a protest in Los Angeles. If a woman sleeps with a lot of men, oh shit, this is okay. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Chris, switch it to here. Just control tab again. No, but control tab again. Bring it back to Twitch. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna play a video now. So we're gonna play the first one. The first one, the TikTok height number 1. Okay, guys, we're gonna play it. Hold on.
Fact checking guys we invite over from Hinge that say they're 6 foot.
Okay.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty fucking
I
funny.
think that's
funny.
like, that's like a harmless thing. I don't know. Like, I don't think they meant it in a toxic way, like the text did.
Well, we're going to play another one here. Chris, if you want to go ahead and play the next one. So pause. Go back, Chris. Go back a little bit. No. Forward. Go forward. when she's in front of the door, Chris, please.
Why are you acting like it's something that like I should know?
Here, play it. Here, pause. Okay. This 6, Chris is spicy tonight. Okay. Chris.
He's angry.
Chris, hey. Chris, well, you've been dropping the ball, okay? Chris, hey, you need to stop. Chris, you can't, you cannot freak out right now. You're done? Chris, you're
done watching this
overreacting.
channel burn. You don't take anyone's help.
Wow.
Sorry, dude.
Okay, Chris is leaving. You're really,
I'm actually, yeah, this is like stupid. This
wow.
is a fucking waste of everyone's time here, man.
Wow.
What are you even talking about, man?
Wow. Chris, like you're blowing it way out of proportion. Okay. Wow. Holy shit, guys. Chris, you're
What are you doing?
Chris, you need to. All right, you gotta leave, man. If
Of course I'm leaving, Brian.
okay,
You're treating me like an asshole all of today, dude. Like, come on, man.
Chris.
All I've done is help you for months, Brian.
All right, you're kind of. Wow. So my
Single?
I forgot my keys. Slams the door.
are we gonna reconcile this, Chris, or are you?
She wants to know.
Chris, come back.
I mean, Chris, I'm sorry.
I have a Berkeley fucking degree, and you're treating me like I'm a dumb piece of shit, man.
Chris, I think you're overreacting a little bit.
That's not nice to say. Because he feels like shit right now.
Like, what the fuck, man?
Like,
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I've been too stern with my directions.
Literally, I wrote this stuff
But-
down at the beginning of the show. You told me not to handle super chats. You told me not to handle like
Chris.
any things that you're getting mad at me today.
So if you want me to apologize that I was too loud with you, I do apologize, Chris. But you're.
I'm sorry that I'm making you loud with you, but like, I make money like off of
Chris
how,
is about
like, I
5'8".
run cameras and audio, and the fact that you're like.
Can you guys
Okay,
hear
Chris.
this?
I'm sorry, man.
Okay, you got to leave. See you, man.
Bye, Brian.
Later, Chris.
Wow. Okay. Holy shit, guys. That was insane. So I'm going to be running the stream, guys. I have my stream deck here. Holy shit, dude.
His
Yeah.
feelings are just hurt.
Tell Chris to eat a
Wow.
Snickers.
Thought you were Jesus
hungry.
Christ. Did you
No,
guys
I'm
think
saying
I
he
was
was
being too
hangry.
tough on Chris?
I feel like you're being a little
I
mean.
think
Yeah.
you were.
Not
It was
mean,
just-
not mean, but just
You
like
were
maybe
kind
a
of,
little
like,
snappy.
Trying to micromanage, and he's trying his
Here's
best.
the thing, though. Chris was late today, and he missed a couple super chats, and the thing is that this is kind of very fast paced. It's a very stressful job, and yeah. So no, I mean, guys, that's not.
That shit was real. bro.
That was legit. That's not like staged. I'm pretty shocked. Like, here's the thing. I told him, like, hey, we're doing this live. It's a very, it's a very hectic environment, and I've told him this before. I'm gonna be very stern with my direction, and there's been a few times he's made some errors, and I'm not gonna be like, please, Chris, can you do this? I am gonna be like, that's my leadership style. I'm going to be a
I
bit
just
more.
left my last job because of that.
What's that?
I just left my last job. The reason why I'm in this position that I'm like switching jobs is because the new managers are just like, you have to talk to people nicely. If someone's going to talk to me nicely, I'm going to go over and above, like, and do whatever. But if you're going to be rude to me, like, I'm not going to, like,
Holy shit.
I'm not a confrontational person, but I'm not going to sit around. Like,
All right.
I'm going to bounce.
I
like,
just-
bye.
I haven't talked about this, but I'm a manager at a store, and like I get it. Like there's a point where you can go overboard on it. When you feel pressure on you as like if you're a leader, you're a leader in a certain situation, you can feel that pressure, but you have to find a way to like calm it down. There's
Yeah.
obviously a way to
You talk
kind
to
of
somebody nicely, they're gonna be for the most part nice to you.
Yeah,
too. If
but
you're
under,
gonna be
like,
a dick to somebody, fuck, I'll be a dick too. Like,
yeah, but there's some points where like there needs to be some stern, or shit just won't get done. Like at least to a certain level,
I mean, I was definitely stern with him, but there were a few times during the stream that Chris made a couple mistakes. I don't think I insulted him. I was just very stern with my instruction. I would argue that what he just did is far more unprofessional than me kind of, giving him very stern instructions.
So
So
Will Smith
I mean,
moment.
he got fed up. I've been
yeah,
there.
I
I've been
think-
fed up like that before.
Yeah, I feel like
Like,
it was probably not just what you said at the moment. I mean, I don't know what you guys went through earlier in the day, but maybe it was just built
That
up
shit was
anger.
built up
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
That did not
That's
just
like,
happen.
that's like, if you just go apologize and then you're saying you're overreacting, because I know when somebody tells me, hey, you're overreacting, oh no, you
I'ma
ain't seen
flip
shit
my
now. Yeah,
shit.
now I'm gonna.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
ladies.
X
Ladies,
Games mode if
You
you
were
tell me
gaslighting
something.
him.
Hey,
if you tell a girl like you're like calm down, yeah,
Well,
it's like
if you tell anybody when they're pissed off to calm down,
or
that's
you're
like
Wow.
overreacting.
Yeah.
Like to him, he obviously felt, you know.
I think like in a
hurt,
broader
offended.
view though, what he said as he was leaving was like, I'm trying to get like experience from this, stuff like that. People are
Yeah.
looking at him, and if you're like continually being stern, I think he's thinking, oh no, people are watching and that's not looking good on me, and I'm trying my best. But
Yeah.
I can see your side too. Like, I understand he did mess up a few times, but
he's messed up. Yeah, but I mean, hold on, I have to.
bro, fucking Mike Davis,
Yo,
man.
guys, so we just had my producer just quit.
First, we had to leave the podcast, and it wasn't a female.
That was the first.
Make sure you apologize to Chris. We don't need another school shooter.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Yeah. So.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah,
To be
guys.
fair, he's more of a nerd than like a school shooter type.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was
I
cute.
mean,
He was
a
cute.
school shooter.
This might be the wrong time to
by
ask.
the way,
but is he
guys.
single?
So hold on just a sec. So
I'm Chris. You
my
hear that?
producer just quit, guys. I need to do a couple things here. The show will continue, but yeah. So give me just a couple minutes. I'm going to be doing a couple things on my computer here. I want to just open it up to you guys. If you guys want to have any crosstalk, Tristan, if you can take over for.
Fuck, I mean, shit, yeah. I mean, first of all,
Jesus
Chris,
Christ.
I mean, you're
Let's
probably gonna
discuss like crazy dates. Like, do you guys have any crazy date stories?
be crazy dates. Oh, I feel like we've talked about this.
I feel
Yeah,
like yes,
I mean, let's hear
but
some more.
it's partially inappropriate, so I can't.
No, let's fucking go
Everything
for it.
on the
Go.
show is fucking
Let's hear it.
inappropriate.
Well, it involves drugs.
Oh my god, come on. What do you? What?
You've already started it. You might as well finish it.
Okay, well, basically, I'm just gonna say we were eating plants.
Plants.
Mushrooms.
Okay,
And-
this isn't. We're not
We're
talking to
eating
fucking
fungi.
kids here. We're talking to
Fungi.
grown ass fucking.
Okay, well,
people.
basically, it was like some sort of rare type of fungus that had like stuff that
Shrooms.
looked like metal growing on it, and it was you only had to take one to like see visuals. And this guy, it was my first date with him, and I was like, let's take it, I'm ready. And he was not ready. Oh my god. As soon as they hit, he started trying to throw up and like started screaming inside his house and running back and forth and like, I was not ready for this. And like screaming at
So
me.
you peer pressured him.
Well, he brought it out. Like, how was I supposed to be like,
But
let's
you
not
peer
do
pressured
this?
him. So
No,
it's
he
kind
took it.
of. I mean,
took it
I'm just.
voluntarily.
It is what I mean. If you guys want to comment on this, I think that was peer pressure. You know, that made
Okay,
him
well,
do that.
then I try saying, let's go to the park. You'll calm down over there. And I'm just like sitting on the grass, like enjoying my visuals, seeing all kinds of colors. And he's over here doing like
Yeah.
Wow.
handstands.
By the way, so just
Cartwheels.
hold on, guys, hold on. So, just for those of you tuning in, my producer just quit. So this show's going to be a bit more. I can control things here from my stream deck, but my producer quit. Admittedly, I was very stern with him, but the thing is that running a show is very stressful, and we had, even before the show, we had one guy flake, and then we had a couple people running a bit late, so it was incredibly stressful before the show. Chris was actually a little bit late, and it's always stressful. I tend to be someone who isn't the most... I'm easily prone to stress. When I'm stressed, I'm very, like with my directions, when I give direction, it's not, hey, please, if you don't mind, can you do this? It's very much like, hey, I need you to do this. I need you to do that. We're live. It's a fast moving thing. Admittedly, I think I was a bit stern with him. I would say though that if he really should have waited, if he had a serious issue, he should have come to me and talked to me after the show. If stuff had been building up for a while, he should have came and talked to me. But I would have been more than happy to address his concerns. But so we had my producer, my showrunner, Calamity Chris, just quit on stream. I don't think. I mean, I could have been a bit more, maybe slightly more tactful, but again, we're live. It's fast moving. I'm trying to be like boom, boom, boom.
We're going to have Jada Smith come on the next episode and you guys are going to talk out your feelings.
Jesus. Yeah, no, I mean, Chris is a good guy. Chris, if you're watching or if you watch this after, I mean, obviously our working relationship is over, but, best of luck to you. I wish you had, brought that up to me.
He's for sure gonna watch this later.
No, I wish he would have, done it a bit more tactfully and not kind of caused a big fucking scene. But I mean, it is what it is. And Eric, if you're watching, you'll be here next Tuesday. So
damn. So you had a side piece.
I had a guy. I have a guy. No, it's unfortunate though because I otherwise liked working with Chris. Sometimes I was tough on him, but I mean, I'm a tough love. Tough love, is that the term?
I'm a tough lover. Do you think you'd come back from this though? Can you reconcile with him?
It's no. That there's no. If he had stayed, and I was like, hey Chris, look, we'll talk after the show, like. I did say sorry. I said, hey man, sorry if I was too stern.
Thank you.
Blah, blah.
Chris never had the makings of a varsity athlete. Word to junior superior.
Walker, thank you, man.
Justice for
By the
Chris.
way, guys, if you're just tuning in, my producer guy, he quit because I was a bit too stern with him. And he was getting a little frustrated, so... It is what it is. Does the panel have a reaction? Do you guys want to give a reaction to that?
It's funny because somebody says, ladies, this is why you don't date an emotional man. Imagine him being that emotional with a woman. He'd KO you. And I think as soon as he got mad, the first thing she said was, he's kind of cute as he's single.
Damn. Wait.
So let me just say that I'm attracted to men who are passionate and willing to express their emotions.
That brings up a good point.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That brings up a good point.
That's normal.
Wait, why that button though? Why that button?
Because if they don't, then you got problems.
Exactly.
No, because it makes sense. Women, like, there's certain like things that men will do if they don't find them like physically attractive. If they do something or they're like a certain type of way that will make them feel, attracted to that person.
Safe,
after that,
or like they can talk to them without getting all angry and crazy and like nicely. Like for me, I'm all about I'm gonna treat you the way you treat me. So you be nice, I'll be nice. But if you're gonna be snappy or whatever, I can be snappy too, and then you're not gonna like it. So don't treat me like that.
Yeah. I mean, as unprofessional as that was.
There's no. I mean, I'm just reading a comment here. I mean, no forgiveness in my heart. I mean, we're live. That's not how professionals act. If you want to freak out at some other job, fine. I mean, I still think that's inappropriate. I don't think I was overtly insulting him or anything, so it is what it is. Sorry, go ahead, man.
I was saying as unprofessional as it was, I mean, dude had some balls to just be like, all right, fuck this, I'm out.
It does take balls. It certainly does. Man. But
that's what she's like, and she's like, that's a real man. Damn.
I mean, no, that's not a real man. There's a correct way to handle things. There's a correct way to handle things, and that's definitely not it. And I mean, it's live, so that's on the internet forever. So
when he unplugged his mic, I was like, oh, this is actually real. Because at first I was like...
Yeah, I thought he was like joking too, but...
I feel like it could have been saved, but you're overreacting, that would have just...
Okay, I
would
mean,
have been like, you want
Nah.
to see overreacting?
I mean,
That
I
shit,
thought-
he was not about to plug his mic back in. He was out of here.
Yeah.
I think it could have. If it was me and somebody was like talking to me nicely, then I would have been like, hey, I won't be rude anymore, or I'll be nice. Then I'd be like, all right.
I thought it was funny that he left his keys though after he slammed the door.
I don't know if you guys heard, but he left and then he slammed the door, came back and he's like, "Fuck, I forgot my keys."
And then he smiled.
So I was
Yeah.
That's not how you act, especially in a live environment. Any problems that were had was obviously on his side and not communicated.
yeah, I mean, if he, me and Chris have actually.
Thank you.
Oh,
7 guests and no one did nothing to de-escalate the situation. Idiotus. Chris doesn't have to take anything from you. I'm glad he stood his ground.
okay. Well, there you go. So,
Wait, what the hell did you expect us to do? Like,
I
we
mean,
don't know him.
yeah, well, like we met him today. I mean, I've met him before, but
I mean,
like,
I was
fair,
prepared.
she did say
I tried-
apologize.
yeah,
Yeah,
She did.
She did try to.
but like, it's none of our fucking business.
I was prepared to try to,
Thank you.
Ask girl in the green if she'd like to join me next week on the show to discuss the passion in dating.
yo, that's Brandon. That's Brandon. He's been on a couple of the episodes.
Thank you.
Starting an organization
let you
is
guys
hard.
react to this.
Forgive
I'll leave it
Chris.
on, why not?
Who knows what else is happening in his life? All of us humans are imperfect. If everybody has an ownership stake, road bumps are way easier to absorb.
I mean, yeah, that brings up the good question: is there fucking past tension that was behind that? Which probably there was.
We've had a bit of conflict in the past, but I mean, it's actually for recently there really hasn't been much. We've been working good. We've been doing good. So it caught me a bit off guard. I was definitely a bit more stern with him today, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'll tell you this: there's been issues with him being late a lot, and we did actually have a bit of a similar sort of blow up, I guess you could say. He was an hour and 30 minutes late when he was supposed to show up for it's before we were going live. It was just a setup day. We weren't like going live, but he was an hour late then, he was an hour late another time, and to me punctuality is very important, and so he was late today. So I mean, the fuck.
Yeah,
So
bro.
yeah, by the way, guys, if you're just tuning in, my producer just had a meltdown and just quit live on the show. It was thoroughly. Is it still thoroughly awkward? Is it a bit?
No, I think it's like
only
get some
awkward that you
Fine.
keep bringing it up instead of moving on.
Oh,
and
well, I mean, I'm just addressing
making
it.
your
you know?
show look, like it's still live. Even
What up,
though
Brandon?
you
Like
quit.
a Jerry Springer episode.
Like-
Hey, Brandon.
Springer.
I'm just waiting for him to come back in here.
Yo.
Fuck, I forgot my pants.
Hey, Brandon. Did you catch the whole thing, Brandon? I see you in the chat.
Thank you.
Shake it off, bro.
Thank you,
You
man.
handled it well. Thumbs
Yeah,
up.
I mean, I think I could have. Miss Platinum says I shouldn't have told him to calm down, but I was like, I don't know. I tried there a little bit to be like, hey, Chris, let's talk it out. Let's figure it out. Like to me, I thought he was blown out of proportion. But I mean, look, I'm going to give stern direction. That's my leadership style, as you will. It is what it is,
Well, 100% that was because priors. Because personally, if it would have been one thing, I feel like then I don't think he would have walked out. I think it's been like prior experiences, you guys have had.
Yeah, I mean,
because if it really just was today, I wouldn't have fucking
Thank
walked
you.
out.
I
The
feel
biggest
like
piece
I
of
would have.
advice I have is
Well,
from the
I
other
felt
cheek.
that was like multiple
Learn
times.
from what happened and move forward with the podcast on what you learned.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not talking. I don't really think I'm talking shit about Chris right now or anything. I mean,
Redhead is right.
What's that?
Redhead is right. Brixton needs to change the topic.
Okay,
and move
I'll
on.
just wrap up here with this one. So, Chris, if you're watching, hey man, no hard feelings. I know we've had some tension in the past. I thought things were going good, but clearly they weren't. I wish that you had brought up your concerns to me sooner. I would have, if you felt that I had been, or I was being too stern with you, I wish you had told me. That's just my leadership style. It's live. things were things were super hectic today. We had last minute flakes and tardiness, so it is what it is, man. I don't have any bad feelings towards you. I'm sure you're done, and I wish you good luck in your future endeavors. You're a very talented videographer, and I wish you all the best. Hopefully there's no ill will. We'll get you paid for what you're owed, and then move on. So anyways, we're gonna guys, and by the way, yes, if you're just tuning in,
don't say it again.
No, by the way, hold on.
Moving forward,
I just want to address this. He was not working for free, so no, he was getting paid. So don't try to do that.
Should we continue the conversation on crazy dates? I feel like she has a good story.
I want to hear this. She said crazy dates.
I would like to tell. Okay, so I went on a date with this guy who ended up being homeless. And let me tell you how I found out. So I met him on Hinge, and he picked me up, and we were going to go get drinks at some bar downtown. And when he picked me up, he was like, I'm sorry, like, I really need to focus on driving. Like, I can't drive and talk at the same time. I can't multitask. Like, I need total silence while I'm driving. So he turns down the music, and we're just, like, driving in total silence to the bar. And then I hear, like, a meow in the back seat. And I turn around, and there's a fucking cat in the back seat, like, in a cage. And I was like, why is there a cat? He's like, yeah, that's just my cat. Like, she comes everywhere with me. So I'm like, okay, like, maybe he just really loves his cat, like, just brings her everywhere with him, whatever. So we're driving to the bar. This cat is literally, he lets it out of the cage, and it's, like, clawing my shit up. Like, it literally ripped a hole in my jeans with its claws. And then we're, like, halfway to the bar, and he's like, yeah, by the way, I should have mentioned that I live in my car. And I was like, yeah, maybe you should have put that on your Hinge profile or something. I don't know. It just feels like a pretty big detail to leave out. And so we get to the bar, and he literally drives right past it and, like, goes into this parking garage. And he's like, I think we should
hell no.
Yeah, he goes to, like, the top story of this parking garage where there's no other cars.
Get the pepper spray ready.
Yeah, he's like, don't worry, I brought a Swiss Army knife. I was ready to use that shit.
Yeah. There you go.
He's like, we can just, like, smoke here for a little bit before we go in the bar. And I was like, okay, I guess. Like, I'll sit here and watch you smoke. So this man's, like, smoking for, like, 45 minutes, a blunt that he rolled, and he's just talking about his life and talking about his trauma.
Question. Why didn't you say, can you take me home?
I did, and he continued to trauma dump on me, and he's like,
trauma dump?
Yeah, he's, like, telling me about his fucking past trauma, how his mom stole his car, he's been to jail a bunch of times, and, like, yeah, and he ended up his mom stole his house, he ended up homeless, like, and I'm just sitting there, like, ready to go the fuck home. And he's like, so did you want to go to the bar? Because, like, he's like, I think we should just smoke here. And I was like, I think you should take me home. So he takes me home, asks me to give him gas money to get back to IV. So I was like, at this point, I'll literally just do anything to get home. So I gave him.
You did not.
I did. His shit was on E. Like, what was I supposed to do? I had to give this man gas money. And then that wasn't the end of it. I wish that was the end of it when he dropped me off. He, like, continued texting me.
That's when you hit him with a block as soon as you pay for his fucking gas.
He's like, just let me pay you back. Also, can I, like, get a place to stay tonight? Like, he's like, I just want to sleep in a bed. Like, can I please sleep in your bed? I was like,
thank you. This female thinks a man's tantrum is masculine. Just sounded like those viral male Karens. A real man expresses his emotions instead of bottling up and exploding. Chris will be in next homeless state now that he's out of job.
Holy shit. Damn. Hey, everyone's going off on this.
No comment on that. No comment on that.
Was this guy blonde?
I'm playing a song. Hey, Tristan, can you put it center? Oh, thank you, bro. Mr. Producer over here.
Dude, I've been paying attention.
Oh, you're taking the job.
I got a song. I'm now.
What the fuck is...
I want to know who that
What are
guy
we
was
Wait,
so
what
I
is-
can
sounds
avoid him
like
at all
oh my god, he's a
costs.
rapper, dude.
I am running the show now.
A rapper.
Yeah.
I am the producer and the
I may
host
have
of the
talked
show.
to a rapper on
He
Hinge,
has
but
shit on Spotify.
I just
and it's
wasn't
good.
interested in him.
What was his name?
I
Okay,
don't
that's
even
the Andrew
remember,
Tate,
but he
Mr.
had,
Producer.
Like, face tattoos.
That was Andrew Tate?
Oh no.
Well, he had a song, like a Mr.
Was it
Producer
Corey?
song.
Oh,
So
my.
thank you for getting that, by
I
the way.
do
Of course,
really
man.
love you,
I was
but
ready.
So-
Corey
not
Love,
that
if you're watching
great.
this.
So guys, if you're just watching, my producer quit on stream. So I'm going to be running back and forth between hosting and on the computer. Mr. Producer, you know, I run the best show. So I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna pull up the video because my showrunner just quit live on there.
I think he broke your heart.
This
is like a breakup.
Hey, it is what it is. Can you, Brian? Now that you're running the stream, can you unban my other account from chat, please? I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Okay, so we were gonna pull up a. We're gonna pull up 2, I think here. Okay, I'll be right back, guys, and then we're gonna have the panel react to 2 clips. Here, put it on the. Let's do. Oh no! Boom. Okay.
Left. All right. We were talking about. Oh, actually, Mike threw some shots at you talking about.
He said Chris is gonna end up homeless, right?
Yeah. Well, he was talking about how you. Oh
The
God.
good boss acknowledges the integral part that Chris plays on the stream. Swallow the pride and try to get him back.
That's what I'm saying.
Good stream, BTW.
Yeah. Well, Brian wasn't here to hear that, but what is your take on Mike telling you, you know, that you found that attractive, that he was, I don't know, bottling up his emotions
I
instead
don't know.
of being.
It's probably like something that I need to work on in therapy, is finding men with anger issues attractive.
Oh shit! Does that have like any history? Do you think there's a reason why you find that attractive?
Yeah, it's called daddy issues.
Daddy issues. That's
Yeah.
what I would
I
have
feel
guessed.
like that was nothing compared to some things I've seen, honestly.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
think that was
definitely.
Oh, we got
anger
another one.
issues. That was just him getting
Wait.
emotional.
Dude, Brian.
What did they say?
Soy boy.
Yo, Mike Davis, I don't know if you can hear me. I'm behind the computer, but facts. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up a.
What did he say? I interrupted.
Oh wait. Sorry. Okay. You guys keep talking.
What did that super chat say?
Oh, someone said
Yeah.
finish your story.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to get
Finish
to.
your story? Or
Well,
my
I mean, I'm guessing you just, you know.
Yeah, oh my god.
So this is the video that we were gonna watch, and I'll just play the whole thing through.
I guess. Yeah.
So right here, this 6-foot mark to make sure no boy under 6 feet walks in. Yeah. So thoughts on that?
Do you guys think anything? I mean, I feel like the guy would have gone completely roasted for putting that, you know, the weight scale. But it's valid, is it not? And even then, like, girls care about height, you know, like they care about height, but that's something they can't change. Weight is something
That was like what one of the comments had said.
Yeah, I
earlier,
mean,
like,
someone in the
I can't
comments
change
said
his
that.
height, but you can change your weight.
I mean,
But I mean, it goes.
Weight if you
Okay,
big.
you can lose. Yes, but I mean that also goes for anyone. Like
I mean, I
guy
feel like
can
if
lose weight as well.
if somebody has like a preference of 6 feet over, like you can't really get mad if a guy's like, well, yeah, you're too heavy for me. You know, it's fair kind of play.
yeah.
So,
I mean, yeah. But do you think in that situation, the girl would have gotten as much hate as the guy would have?
No.
I don't think so.
No, like 100% without a doubt.
It's like quirky and funny when she does it, but then
Yes.
a guy would get crucified for the scale thing. Like,
No,
it's
basically, you would get
true,
canceled.
It's true.
Honestly, I'm gonna go on here and just say fuck cancel culture. Like it
Yeah.
honestly changes what people really want to say, and it's fucking like they change what they actually think just to not fucking get canceled. That's like.
Goddamn. What's girl in the orange? She's
Oh, did I? You know what? I think I didn't add
The
people's
Instagrams?
Instagrams
Damn.
yet. I'll do it after the show. We just had such a
Redhead, you have daddy.
we had
issues,
such a
what?
hectic
I
fucking
didn't
setup.
finish reading.
It slipped my mind. I will be adding everyone's Instagrams in the description of the show once we're done. We'll probably wrap up in about 10, 20 minutes. I know we're running a bit late. We, if you're just tuning in, my my producer quit live on stream. So good times. Okay, so we. Sorry guys, I'm a bit flustered.
Spit my water.
I'm a little flustered, guys,
Yeah.
because that was. I think that would fluster anybody, but Did they react to the clip?
Yeah. We were talking about. She thought. I mean, yeah, like it's funny and all when the girl talks about that, but when that guy probably got fucking canceled or like got a whole bunch of hate in his comments. Whereas literally the funny fact about that is the girl can change her weight, but you cannot change your height. So it's something you can change, but you like it's something you get hated on for bringing it up. I'm not saying you should fucking shame people for their weight, but like the fact of the matter is it's valid. Yeah. So he's sweating, bro, doing 4 jobs at the moment. Facts, dude. I'm running behind the fucking thing. So I think we're gonna pretty much end off with one video. I have to run behind the computer because you guys know why. Yeah.
Because you're producer.
So
don't forget to add our Instagrams because I want them to check my link.
Yeah, I will add everyone's Instagrams at the end of the video.
I have 2 links they might be interested in.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Normally I have it at the beginning of the video, but I added and then it just got super hectic. So be right back, guys.
Let's watch this video. Wait, what's on that link? I want to hear that. Fucking feet pics? What's going on?
Well, you can find out.
No. I'll pass. Yeah, no. Thanks. What is this? Who's this Andrew Tate? What's this song? Oh, is this the Andrew Tate?
My king.
My king.
Alright,
It's just all my socials, TikTok, OnlyFans.
Wait, what's this video?
Stuff like that.
I went looking for stuff.
I wanted to drink too.
We are now going to be reacting to a Jim Jefferies video.
I've got a theory. Every single time a man sleeps with a lot of women, he's called a stud. But if a woman sleeps with a lot of men, she's called a slut. And people think this is unfair. Nah. It's completely fair. And I'll tell you why, right? Because it's fucking easy to be a slut. It's fucking hard to be a stud. To be a stud, you have to be witty, charming, well-dressed, have nice shoes and a fake job. To be a slut, you just have to be there. Thank you.
At 100%.
There are fat, ugly sluts out there. There are no fat, ugly studs.
Rich guys.
I've met slutty dwarfs. I've never met a stud dwarf. Maybe in their own realm, but none that have crossed over to our world.
Okay, so reaction to that video.
Money can do a lot of things.
We'll start here.
Well, I think Lord Tyrion from Game of Thrones can be considered a stud. I don't know, that's all I really have to say about that video. 'Cause that's like the only thing that stayed in my mind.
No comments.
No comments?
I mean, I don't really know what to say about that either. Like, a guy can be a slut. You just have to throw dick. Like, it's not that hard.
Throw dick.
It's not that hard.
Throw dick.
Yeah.
So, but it's the point he's trying to make is that a guy can be a stud. He can't be a slut. Because it's harder for men. That's the point he's trying to make.
Community
And he
dick.
believes that the double standard is justified. So
Yeah.
do you feel that the double standard is not justified?
I'm going to pass this one on to Serena.
Honestly, I mean, I've seen a bunch of ugly sluts that are guys, so I don't know. There's a lot of them. I mean, there's somebody for everybody, you know? You'd be surprised. I feel like if maybe he has hidden talents and that's why he gets a lot of action, but
Some tricks up his sleeve.
He knows how to use it.
Yeah.
Miss Platinum.
Yeah, I feel like
Or wait, sorry, Kiki? Okay, Miss Platinum.
like if a guy was fat and ugly, like how he was saying. And he had money though. Like some girls like that, so it would be easy for that guy, and he wouldn't have to work that hard. So he'd just have to be there with his money, and then some girls would bite the bait if they're into that.
Jacob?
No, kind of like what she was saying, that money can do a lot for a guy. Because, I mean...
For some people, though.
Some people.
Some don't care.
Because, like, I mean, if you go out and, like, you see some guy wearing nice clothes or, like, expensive stuff, drives a nice car, like, I feel like most girls are going to be more attracted to that rather than someone that doesn't have as nice of clothes or as nice of a car or anything like that.
Yeah.
This guy is paid like $20.
We're
He's
gonna.
loving you.
He's a big fan.
By the way, we will get. Sorry, guys. We will get to the super chats. I know there's quite a few that have accrued. We'll get to them.
Ryan, don't worry about that low testosterone Kristen. His Asperger's freakout will go to show.
Okay, hey Mike Davis, yo, thank you, man. Oh shit.
God bless seeking arrangements.
Oh, so I think that's Brandon taking shots at Relly over here.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Well,
On seeking arrangements, because you are currently or were on seeking arrangements.
Off and on.
She's off and on, sugar baby. Okay.
Never met anyone yet. Actually met one person.
One person. Okay.
In Santa Barbara.
Oops, didn't mean to do that. Word. So, Tristan, your reaction to the video that we just watched, double standards.
Status and money can make a stud. Like, doesn't necessarily need to be good looking. Most likely, if you're good looking, you can become a stud a lot more likely than a guy that's not very good looking, you know. But if you have money, I know dudes that are ugly as hell, and they have money and status, or very rarely a personality will make a dude a stud. You know, it's they have to really have a good personality, you know, if they're not good looking.
Oh shit.
All they really need is to be funny.
I get any trick I want. Money is good.
Okay, thank you, Zavi. By the way, you never emailed me, dude. What happened? Yo, thank you for the support. Much appreciated. Sorry, guys. English is my second language, and I have a stutter, so I stumble over my words.
What's the first?
I was born in France, so I speak French. By the way, sorry, guys, if I'm not. I'm on the ones and twos here, so. So, first off, my take on the video, Jim Jefferies, that's from an old stand-up special of his from, I think it was 2009, so that's very old. So he'd probably get canceled for some of the stuff he just said there.
It's
now he's
Andrew Tate.
What's that?
He's like Andrew Tate. He was, you know, speaking his mind, not really caring about a cancel culture.
Oh yeah, now I mean you've got to be very careful. Yeah, Usagi suggests that we turn off this text to speech, the TTS. Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of cool. I don't know, guys in the chat. I want to open it up to you. Yes, keep TTS. So that's the text to speech. It reads the super chat. Or 2, no, get rid of it. Just stick to the StreamYard. You know, stick to pulling it up like this. You know, in StreamYard with the super chats. One in the chat for I already forgot. Wait. One in the chat for keep it or get rid of it?
Keep it.
Yeah, 1 in the chat for keep it, 2 in the chat for get rid of the TTS. Anyways, we're going to do, or no, I didn't give my full take. First off, Jim Jefferies went from like based, just saying whatever he wants, to kind of like woke. I don't know if you've seen any of his other non-stand-up specials, but yeah, so I actually don't think it's a double standard.
Thank you.
Oh shit. Jesus.
Most guys dreaming for. Feminine, sweet, non-confrontational, and looks to match it. 9 tense guys would take her over Kim K. These other females should take now.
Wow. Yo, you're
starting to blush now, guys. Come on.
Do you have a pen and paper?
You know what though?
For real.
To get that,
Take some fucking notes.
to get that from Mike Davis, who's our
That was
resident.
from Mike Davis.
Well, that was from Mike Davis, right? That's our resident roaster. So that, I mean, that's pretty good. Pretty good.
Mike's getting soft.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah, Mike,
what
you're
the
getting
hell,
soft,
man?
dude. You're getting soft. I think Mike is taking it easy on us just because we had that situation unfold. So, yeah, thank you, Mike, for the support, man. Appreciate it. So, y'all didn't really seem to take much quarrel with that, but I feel like that's his stance is kind of offensive, and you guys don't mind? Don't mind?
Well, I feel like bringing up seeking arrangements is like a perfect example of what they were saying of how money can make such a big difference for a guy who maybe initially a lot of women wouldn't be attracted to. Like, because if you think about seeking arrangements, it's just a bunch of older men who have a lot of money, and then they use that money to attract younger, more attractive girls who like otherwise obviously would have no interest in them. So there are ways that make it easier to be a stud, I guess.
The guy I met was young.
Well, there's exceptions on seeking arrangements.
Wait,
but
so you're saying that there's ways guys can be a stud beyond their appearance? Is that
yeah,
kind of what you're getting at?
yeah. Like they were saying if a guy has money or
Status.
yeah, status, power, whatever it may be.
But okay, so let me paint a scenario. A guy with all that stuff walks into a nightclub. What does he have to do to get laid that night? He can't just stand there and do nothing.
Buy a lot of drinks,
yeah.
get a section, buy expensive bottles. That's what they do.
Here's the difference, right? Is women sleep with who they want, men sleep with who they can. Agree or disagree?
Agree.
Let's start.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Well, it depends, but for the most part, agree.
Agree.
I mean, I feel like some men have standards. Like,
Well, of course.
I mean, the way you're
course.
making it sound like men just sleep with whoever they can.
A lot of dudes do.
Yeah.
A lot of fucking
I
has a
agree with
hole. They're literally gonna chase after it. So I don't know. It's
Miss Platinum, or sorry, hold on, Kiki. Okay, Miss
I
Platinum.
agree. Yeah.
Okay, another statement. Most women could sleep with most men, but most men cannot sleep with most women. Agree or disagree?
Agree.
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 Agreed.
Hold on here. Kiki? Okay.
Agree.
Okay. Well, there you have it. So, I mean, it's just, I think the whole double standard comes down to it's pretty easy as a girl to get laid. Like if you wanted to, not saying that I don't think that's generally always the goal for a lot of women, but it's kind of easy for y'all. Like I guarantee you, okay, it's 10 p.m. tonight, right now. Any of you could download a dating app, probably get some tonight. Tristan?
what? What?
If you downloaded, I know you got a girlfriend, but let's say you didn't. If you downloaded a dating app right now, do you think you could get laid tonight?
Prefer not to say.
Just say no. Come on. We know the truth. It's not that easy.
Depends on who you are.
Bro, it's 10 p.m. There's no for men, there's no
You
such
just go
thing
walk
as
down the street.
there's no such thing as last minute pussy on a Tuesday. Or is it
Don't
wait.
ask brides on how to pick up women. Ask them to roleplay a man picking up a woman to get a sound of the spectrum.
Okay, thank you, Mike Davis. Yeah, I mean, it's so different. Sorry, guys, we got a truck passing by. So, thoughts? Like, okay. Do you think if you were so inclined, you could get laid tonight by a new guy?
I think so, but in that same sense, he would be able to too. Like if a girl wanted to, then if a guy is also on that same app, it's gonna happen.
Girls want sex just as much as guys do.
No,
Yeah.
but
like,
Yeah.
I know what you mean though. Like, guys are like thirsty,
Yeah.
honestly, pretty much. Girls are just kind of like, I don't know. They're not really, I guess, as much hunting as much as guys are always fucking, thirsty as hell, trying to look for a girl. Girls aren't really like that.
I mean, there could be, if it would be based on what the girl's looking for, though.
Yeah.
So
I
could a
think-
guy get lucky? Yeah.
I think.
But
now
it's not
like-
guaranteed for the guy. For a girl, for sure.
Yeah.
Is today Thursday, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, Thursday. All right.
College night.
Yeah.
It's Thirsty Thursday.
Anyways, let's just do some super chats and then we're gonna wrap up the show, guys.
I'm hungry.
So, okay, there's so many that came in. I don't even know where I'm at. The fact that she's on using.
Did you already link our Instagrams?
No, it's after the show. I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
I'll do it right after the show. And I've been.
My
Is it?
Instagram.
I think it's.
is
Hold on.
really.
Did we do this one?
No, we done that one a while ago. Yeah.
This one I think we just heard.
No, that was a while ago.
No, we didn't. I didn't read this one, did
Yeah.
I? Oh, I
Yeah.
did.
You read that
Okay,
one.
okay, okay.
We're pretty far down.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry, guys. Oh, we got another one.
Tristan the type of dude that thinks he gets girls because he goes to frat parties and hits some freshman chicks.
Whoa.
Okay.
Definitely don't go to frat parties or fucking hit on freshman chicks.
Oh shit. You know what? Yeah, that's the other thing, guys.
But thanks for the super chat.
I'm gonna try to display all of them. Sorry, guys. I have not been starring all the super chats, so I'm gonna have to. Oh wait, actually, I might be able to do it. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna.
Why the fuck would he say that, anyways?
Really?
Sorry,
with
guys,
an
I missed-
Rally, both with an I.
Why did they attack you? You were soy boy.
I don't know. I don't fucking know. What the hell did I do? No.
target.
There has been like Naruto and like I don't know some other dude that's like it's been supported, but whatever. They can. hate.
Honestly, I can confirm that Tristan is not like that, although he does give off like the look.
Yeah, what the hell, guys? Come on.
Guys, get
Look
your
the
super
part,
chats in. We're gonna read the super chats and then we're going to wrap up the stream. And
32 and never had sex.
yeah. Did we do?
Tristan got game. Just look at the eyes.
Sorry, guys. I have to scroll all the way up through all the comments and star all of them if I want to display the super chats.
Thank you.
Ryan, why did any super chats after the big left? Sure that fool wasn't messing with your donuts and
Yo, hey, Mike Davis, thank you, man. I appreciate the support. That was, obviously I'm sorry to the. I want to apologize to the stream for that. I haven't done that yet. I hope that obviously it's impacted the stream a little bit. That
I feel like it sparked everyone to talk about. I don't know, like give it a little more.
yeah,
like,
but that's
excitement to
just
it.
I
Spicy.
we have viewers, and I do want to apologize to the viewers for that. That was I'm sorry, guys. Maybe you guys tune in for the drama,
It
but
would be interesting to have a trans woman with us. They've been on both sides of the trans.
okay, yeah. I mean, I'm
Yeah, that would be interesting.
I'm open to that. Oh, there's too many.
Tristan the type of dude to go vegan for his girlfriend.
Bro, I would never go vegan. I'm sorry. No, can't. Even if she fucking told me to.
Shoot, guys. Sorry, there are just so many super chats. I might have to pull it up some other way, guys.
Fire for Tristan.
I think I got all of them, guys. Sorry, one sec. By the way, Tristan, if you want to ask the panel. Oh, yeah. Why don't we do this while I'm getting the super chats? Final thoughts or question for the panel?
I still want to know your body count.
Yeah, bro. Come on. The fuck. Child of God, really? That's your excuse?
I'm a man of God. I'm a very discreet individual.
But you expect them to tell you what their body counts are?
Well, the difference is that I believe body count matters. So
that's true.
So
valid point.
Yeah, but I do appreciate you admitting yours. But yeah, no, I don't kiss and tell. I'm very discreet individual. Okay, I think I'm okay. Final thought or question for the panel?
No final thoughts.
Follow her OnlyFans. I guess that's her final thought. Okay, you go ahead.
I think I've said all I had for today.
Same.
Okay.
It's been fun.
I'm going live later.
I didn't know what to expect.
Yo,
Yeah,
what the
on Live Jasmine.
Jacob, final thought or question for the panel?
No, I mean, I think it was kind of interesting how we all were talking about Chris leaving and just like what it brought up. Just kind of reflecting on it in a way.
Tristan?
No, I'm just not many. I think we went over a lot.
Do
you know,
they have
but
questions for us?
They're saying a lot about me right now. Holy shit.
I'm gonna pull up all the super chats. But yeah, by the way, I also want to thank the panel for their patience during the quote Fresh and Fit. That was a Frank Castle. Shout out Fresh and Fit. Check him out on YouTube. Yeah, my producer quit mid-show. I was a bit too rough with him, I guess, and I was a bit too stern.
I'm glad you're admitting it.
I think I've admitted it repeatedly.
Well,
but
yeah.
This is the first time I'm hearing you actually say that.
What? I've
you
said
were
it
too
multiple
stern.
times. I've said it multiple times.
In another way that generally
I said
wasn't
it
very
multiple
specific.
times. I mean, I take accountability, but I mean, his blow up wasn't justified. But I was a bit stern with him today. We don't have to get back into it, but all right. So Tristan, can you help me read here? Do you see where? Can you remember which was the last one that we pulled up?
Yeah.
So,
100%.
was it?
See, no.
Was it this one? Right here?
Yeah, no, we saw that one.
No, but I think it was just.
No, we're way down from that.
Are you?
Yeah.
No, but okay. So there's a difference between when it just popped up on its own, but like that we read.
No, yeah, we read that.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did. I think the last one was.
No way.
Yeah.
It had something to do with.
These are all
her
back. These
and
are.
Tristan.
Okay, Walker with the. Hold on.
Thank you.
Oh my God, there's too many. Guys, you guys are killing me. Mike Davis. I mean,
Yeah, Mike Davis.
I
is
think
getting
she
soft.
wants a. What's it gonna take for you to leave your
Careful with
boyfriend
your answer.
to get with Mike Davis, who's a very powerful businessman on the East Coast, rich, obviously, with his consecutive $5 super chats? What's it gonna take? Can he steal you?
No.
Okay. By the way, sorry, I'm just kidding. Jazz's boyfriend. I'm kidding. She's very faithful. Very faithful. All in good fun.
Someone gave me permission to take Jasmine. He's like, it's okay.
Okay, so yeah, I think we're gonna. By the way, I'm gonna be reading these. Okay, shut up. Okay, Walker 11, shut up, Mike. You're brave today, but nowhere last week. Okay, wait. Man. Okay, we got type of dude that because he goes. Okay,
I read this
Zavi.
one, yeah.
No, you already.
Tristan,
read
the
that
type
one.
of
I
dude
kind of
that-
read that one, yeah.
I think that was the last one you read. Actually.
Yeah. That was
Okay,
awesome.
Walker 11 with the
Other
2 British
language.
pounds or whatever. Bien
Bien
ok mon gars Chris. Bro, are you trying to be French? Et
He's
gros
trying to speak
salope.
Spanish.
No, that's French. Salope is.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that's French.
Okay.
Or
Bien hoy que
he's not making
mon
salope. I think
gars-
He's insulting
I
Chris.
can't
That's
really
it.
read
salope is
Spanish.
definitely an insult. Mike Davis, don't ask broads on how to pick up women. Ask them to role play a man picking up a woman, and they'll sound. That could actually be fun. It is getting a bit late. Would any of you like to do a kind of last minute role play?
What? It's a role play?
Are you guys down to extend the stream about another 10
What
minutes?
does that even mean?
If you'll pay for my Uber. I'm hungry.
Let's watch.
I got bananas if you want some.
bananas.
Not like colloquial
I don't know.
banana. But, okay. Jesus, fuck, there's too many.
Bananas are good for the ass.
For the what?
For the ass.
For that?
They
Wait,
help
I
you
thought you were
grow.
reading that from the chat. You really just said that?
Yeah.
What? So
I don't even want to know what's on that link.
No, you don't need to know. You have a girlfriend.
Tristan, let's watch Sonic 2 together and eat some wings.
Some wings on fire right now.
I that would be an interesting thing. Okay, so I'll ask the panel really quick. Next topic should be on Chris Chan. Would be an interesting discussion. I mean, we're not going to talk much more about that. But so of the girls on the panel, do any of you think that? Well, I think we already asked it. Is dating easier for men or women? I think most of you said it was harder for men.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we agreed on that.
Okay. We'll do the role play for another stream just so we can wrap up here soon. We've been going for a while. Okay. Mike Davis with the $10 super chat. Orange dirt girl is the type most guys dream for. Feminine, sweet, non-confrontational, and looks to match. 9-10 guys would take her over. Kim K. Facts. These other females should take notes. Thank you, Mike Davis, for the $10 super chat. Much appreciated. Jazz, do you have a response to Mr. Mike Davis? He's writing you some poetry in the chat.
Thank you, Mike. Sorry you can't take me from my boyfriend.
She's taken, Mike. Sorry, man.
Ryan, give Chris a call and get him back. I see you struggling without a
All right, this guy's a Chris fanboy.
I'm giving you some advice.
Yeah, well, obviously next show I'll have someone else come in to run the stream. So,
Chris, if you're watching, I can fix you, baby. Let's talk.
Shoot a shot,
bro.
Chris.
That's fucking yo. Hold
shoot.
on, I got a fucking thing to say to that.
You see how far the termites have spread and how long well they've done.
Bro, that's a
I don't know
state.
what to say to
That's
that.
a state, bro. I don't know, man. That's there. Bruh. Chicks be weird. All right. More super chats. Okay, we did that one, right?
Can I say something?
Oh my
I'm
God.
worth 7. Okay, so Zavi is worth 7 million and 5.7 with a dad bod. I get any chick I want. Money is good. That was probably in response to one of
When
our
I
previous.
was waiting outside,
What's up?
this Asian family looked at me like this in their car.
Maybe.
What
That.
I'm
Wait.
so confused by that.
Do it again.
comment.
Wait, how did-
What does that
How
have
did they?
to do
How
with
did
it?
they
I
look
thought
at
it
you?
was funny,
Context?
honestly.
What's the context though? Like,
None.
Yo, Mike. There's your content, bro. Come on. I want to hear something out of that, bro.
Brandon, God bless Seeking Arrangements. These are out of order, guys. But
yeah.
Brian, don't worry about that low testosterone Chris dude. His Asperger's freak out will grow your show. Mike Davis, yo, thank you for the support, man. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Yeah, I mean, I've got no ill will towards Chris. Maybe there's something else. Oh, sorry, I need to put this back here. How long was I on that side? Shit, my bad. Yeah, it is what it is. I have other guys that can come in and run the show. I wish Chris the best. I wish he had just come and talked to me after the show, and if he wanted to quit, that would have been fine. But girl in the orange, can I take you to Paris? Oui. Okay. Zavi, I'd 100% simp for girl on the. You got to take the jacket off now because they don't know who you're talking about. Just so they know, you know. Okay, I'd 100% simp for girl in the orange. Okay. Zavi with the other $5. Goddamn, what's girl in the orange IG? She's fire. Hey, we're gonna have everyone's Instagram in the description. I'll have it up within about 5 minutes after we finish the stream. Normally I have it up during the show, but you know, stuff happens. Mike Davis with the $5 super chat. Too bad Brandon wasn't here. He would have straightened that soy boy out. Yeah. Hey, Mike Davis, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, Brandon. Brandon, you should have come tonight, man. I would have had you here. A good boss acknowledges the integral part that Chris plays on the stream. Swallow the pride and try to get him back. You know what? When in relationships, be them business, friendships, romantic relationships, there is a what's the term? Someone help me out here.
Boundaries.
No going back. Like there's a
Broke his
Point
heart.
of no return.
point of no return. That's also a sexual euphemism, I think. There's a point of no return, and I mean, when that happens, if he had quarrel with how things were going, he should have come to me after the show, and we could have talked about it one-on-one. But yeah, I mean, there's no going back after that, so the relationship's done. But I wish him the best, you know. I wish him good luck. I wish him good fortune in the years to come. I was gonna say the wars to come, like some Game of Thrones fucking dude, like I've got a castle or some shit. Mike Davis with the $20 super chat. Yo, Mike Davis.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Thank you, man. You're a fucking legend. I really do mean it. I really appreciate your support. So Mike Davis with the $20 super chat. This female, and I believe he's referring to Chris when he's saying this female thinks a man tantrum is masculine. Dude sounded like those viral male Karens. A real man expresses his emotions instead of bottling up and exploding. Chris will be her next homeless date now that he's out of a job.
He's talking about her.
He's talking about...
Because she found it attractive that he got up and he had balls to do that, which we already talked about. Like, I mean, it's true. I mean, I think he should have expressed it beforehand. If I was, getting disrespected, I guess, or I guess not, someone was being really stern repeatedly.
On live, though?
Live? If I was being disrespected, I would not, probably be as drastic as that, but I would be like, I'm not taking shit.
Don't worry if Green Girl is feeling left out. Chris will hate watch to see slide in. Trust.
Okay, thank you, Zavi, for that super chat. All right, let's see.
If I were in his situation, I would have just walked out silently, honestly. Like, without saying anything, and then just talk about it later and tell you what you did wrong.
Yeah, I would do that. Get up and literally walk out, be like, all right, fucking, I'm out. But I wouldn't be making a scene like that.
Yeah. The scene is
I don't know. What's on the internet is forever, so. Let's see here. Walker with the about 2 British pounds. Chris has 5-1 energy. Stephen Krug, $5. The biggest piece of advice I'd have is turn the other cheek, learn from what happened, and move forward with the podcast on what you learned. Brandon, yo, thank you, man. Shake it off, bro. You handled it well. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I think I did okay. Stephen Krug, starting an organization is hard. Forgive Chris. Who knows what else is happening in his life? All of us humans are imperfect. If everybody has an ownership stake, road bumps are way easier to absorb. I mean, forgiveness isn't an issue, but I mean, he's obviously not going to work again with me. I mean, that's probably a mutual feeling, so I don't think there's any reconciliation that can happen. But like I said, I don't have any ill will towards Chris. I wish him the best. But yeah, we're just not going to work together anymore.
Really, with an
I. Let's see. Brandon, ask Girl in Green if she'd like to join me next week on the show to discuss the passion in dating. Okay. Well, there you go, Girl in Green. He wants you on there, I guess.
Would love to
join. Tristan, do you want to read some of these? I'm tired.
Me?
Yeah, read.
I'll read the ones.
No, just read from the screen here.
All right. 7 guests and no one did nothing to escalate the situation. Idiotas. Chris doesn't have to take anything from you. I'm glad he stood his ground.
Okay.
Y'all hear that Spanish accent?
Idiotas? Yeah, C-Math is a Chris fanboy. Base with the $5 super chat. That's not how you act, especially in a live environment. Any problems that were had was obviously on his side and not communicated. Yeah. We had Walker with 450 British pounds. Chris never had the makings of a varsity athlete. Word to junior soprano. This channel never disappoints. Mike Davis. First bimbo to leave the podcast, and it wasn't a female. I think, it came in as a...
It came in, but we didn't.
I didn't pull it up like this. Mike Davis, thank you for the $10. Make sure you apologize to Chris. We don't need another... Okay. Brian, why do many super chats after the beta left? Beta? Sure, beta. Sure, that fool wasn't messing with your donos and routing them to his overdrawn bank. No, I don't think there was any shifty stuff going on there. It would be Michael Litteris with the
Talked about
450.
about the trans woman.
Oh yeah, okay. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get them through them as quick as possible.
Yeah,
Tristan, the type of dude to go vegan for his
Oh,
girlfriend. Got to shoot my shot. Ask Orange Girl what it would take to ditch
Yeah.
the zero and go with the hero. I see you struggling. Okay, yeah, already did. Okay, should be on. Okay. And I'm pretty sure that's all these super chats. I'm very sorry if I missed any guys. Producer quit mid-show, so what am I going to do?
I think we should put $1 in the jar every time you say producer quit.
Yeah, it is what it is, guys.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
An 8 1 8.
Yeah, I know it is what it is.
Yep. So
Yes.
empty. There's a term for it. I forgot. Anyways, so we got final thoughts. That was quite the show, guys. I'm sure that's going to be clipped, and sorry, guys. I'm a little flustered by what happened. I'm having to handle the soup chats and handle everything over here. I think we're gonna wrap up there. I want to thank all of you for tuning in tonight. It was certainly a unique and lively show. Definitely wasn't expecting that. I suppose it made for good content, but yeah. We've got an opening, by the way. Well, I think I'll bring Eric on, but yeah, we do have an opening for a producer. If you live in Santa Barbara and you want to, help out behind the scenes, let me know. We will be live again. Let's see. I might be doing an interview next week with Rollo Tomasi, the Rational Male. He's coming on the podcast for one-on-one. We might try to get him on the Dating Talk panel, maybe. It's in the talks. But for the dating show, we will be live again Tuesday and then Thursday of next week. I want to give a big thank you to the panel for coming. Thank you guys very much. I'll be getting their Instagrams in the description once we're done with the stream. So yeah, everyone's Instagrams will be in the description. And I want to thank the viewers for watching. Thank you for your patience while we were, working out that whole mess. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Thank you guys for your patience before the show because we were a bit delayed. And thank you guys for your patience during the show. And it was an interesting night. I'll say that. And Tristan, why don't you
Close it out? No.
I want just because I didn't include the Instagrams in the description, if everyone wants to just go around and just tell people your Instagram, and then I'll add it too, and then I'm gonna end the stream. All right, thank you guys. We'll see you next time, Tuesday, 7 p.m. And go ahead if you want to let people know your Instagram.
All right, my Instagram is jasmine.renee, but there's 2 J's.
Oh shit.
My Instagram is really Relly, but you spell it like REALLI .Relly, RELLI.
My Instagram is Rawan. It's spelled RAWA.N.
Mine it's Serena. It's ITS dot and then Serena is SORINA.
My Instagram is miss.platinum.
My Instagram's J_Villarreal7.
What's up, boys? My Instagram is Trizbra, so it's TRYZZBRAH.